All right, so tonight I have Ms. Wolf Winch, and she's an upcoming Instagrammer and a Facebooker. Is that a word? Can we say Facebooker? Yeah,
I
upcoming
imagine
Facebooker
so.
for sure. But yeah, this is Ms. Wolf. Ms. Wolf, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Wolf.
That's cool.
I'm yeah. Um,
All right,
sorry.
so it's okay. It's okay. My first question for you is, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
What do they say about Scorpios?
Um, so negative things. People say that we're manipulative. Um, that we like control. Um, and positives. We're intuitive. Um, that's probably about them. I don't know. There's a lot of people say a lot of different things, but I've learned with astrology that the more you get into it, like, because we're all born at different times of the day and different days of the week in general. The more you get into it, the more you learn about yourself. It gets more specific.
I understand. Um, what's your favorite color?
Black.
Do you have a favorite number?
9.
That's cool. Um, somebody somebody said this in one of my old interviews. They was like, I like odd numbers. They said they like odd numbers. I was like, I think I do too. I like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. They all cool numbers. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They
They
cool
are.
numbers.
Mm-hmm. They
I
are cool.
don't I don't really see myself towards any odd numbers really. But that's just me though. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. I like 12. 12 cool, 4 cool. But everything else, I don't know. I don't know. When that person said it, I was like, oh yeah, me too, kinda. I didn't think about it today though. All right, so Miss Wolf, my next question
Mhm.
for you is, what are your 5 favorite foods?
Eggplant parmesan. Um, salad.
Oh, what kind of salad? Or it doesn't matter.
Without meat. Throw some nuts in there and some vegetables and some fruits and um, slap some Italian dressing on it, and that is a salad.
Do you put cheese on your salad?
Yes, I do. I do. Sometimes I don't. But most of the time I do.
Do you put cottage cheese on your salad?
No, no, not cottage cheese. My favorite cheese to put on salad is feta.
You can put feta on anything. Me too. I
Mm,
love feta.
it is
I'll put it on
delicious.
anything. For real. I used to work at Domino's and sometimes they ask for feta on their cheese on their pizza.
That sounds
I
nice.
love it when people ask for feta on their cheese because you just like you put it in the oven and it burn a little bit, so you get a whole bunch of little black
Mm,
spots on your pizza. It
yeah,
looks so nasty, but it's so good. Like
yeah.
it's good.
It's gotta
It's
taste
good.
good. That sounds like it tastes good.
All right, so Miss Wolf, my next
Mhm.
question for you is, what are your 5 favorite restaurants? Oh no, 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 no. I'm sorry. You said eggplant parm and salad. That was only 2. I apologize. I didn't even let you finish talking. I cut you off and then moved on to the next question.
I
How
forgot. I
disrespectful.
totally thought it was 5 for a second. It's okay.
Oh
Um,
my gosh. I'm so rude.
oh, you're fine. I promise. You're fine. Um, hmm. Okay, so I like these things that I call salad sandwiches, and it's basically so you when you go to Subway and you get the you know how the veggie sandwich and you just put a bunch of vegetables on it, and I call it salad sandwich because you're basically throwing a salad on some bread
For real.
with some
That's
mayonnaise.
cool though. What
Yeah,
you
it's
put on your sub?
delicious.
What do you put on it?
Mayo, light mayo, and I have them extra toast the bread. I tell them every single time, don't just toast it. I want to extra toast
I tell them toast it 2 times. One person said, "What you want, a pizza? I mean, what you want, spaghetti?" Bruh, do not make me come over this counter. Matter of fact, the door right
it.
there, bro. Do not make me open that door. Like, don't ever disrespect me like that again. I wanted toasted twice. That's what I said. I'm sorry. Don't get me, Frank. Yeah, had the badge tag on, Frank. Dog talking about what you want, some pizza, or he said pizza spaghetti. Like what you, bruh. And then don't get me started. Another lady at Subway, because I like ranch on my sub. I like mayonnaise. I like oil and vinegar. I like honey mustard. What else? I like hot sauce. I'm black. I
Yeah.
don't really like hot sauce. And she was like, would you like a sub to go with your sauce? What? Carol?
Oh my
Man, look,
gosh, that dude,
for
that
real.
attitude.
For real. Would you like soup? Would you like a sub to go with your sauce? How you going, old lady?
Oh my
Man, look.
goodness, that is definitely a Karen.
But now her name was Carol with an L at the end. They worse than
Oh,
Karens. But no, I can't even be mad at them because look, I respect all any woman who trying to work. I don't care. Any person trying to work. If you at McDonald's, you at Burger King, you a plumber or a janitor, you got my respect as much as if you a lawyer or a doctor. Because look, you could be doing some other stuff for some money. You get what I'm saying? And that's cool. I
oh
don't care
yeah,
where
they
you
do the
work at.
jobs that we don't want to do. So,
Absolutely. I gotta respect them. But look, man, I be
mhm.
thinking in my head, bro, I'll jump across this counter. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to stop talking about myself. So you said, all right, so you
Eggplant
said,
parmesan salad and salad sandwich. Then
yeah,
I'd
oh
probably
yeah.
have to say, can I just like group it as like Chinese food, or does it have to be a specific food?
Chinese
I
food.
will like
That's fine.
I will yeah, and sushi. Sushi is
Mm.
my probably my number one favorite.
What kind of sauce do you put on your sushi?
I just eat sushi. I
That's
don't need no
cool.
sauce. It's
Have you ever tried white sauce? It
the yum yum sauce.
hmm
Mm-hmm. From hibachi shit. Fuck yeah.
We could be best friends. That's it. Ooh, for real. I feel like all the bad people in this world, they don't like white sauce. All they gotta do is get a little bit, and you won't
Oh
be
my
mad at
goodness.
nobody.
It's soothing to the soul. It's like you put it in your mouth, and it's literally the name of the sauce. It's yum yum. It's fucking yum yum sauce.
For real, I agree. It should be called uh crack cocaine because I'm hooked to it. I'm hooked to it. I'm hooked. Every time I go to a Japanese restaurant, I gotta get some yum. If I don't get no yum, I'm just what I went to one. I'm
It's
gonna
an
shut up. I'm gonna shut
insult.
up. Shut up. Absolutely, it's an insult. All right, so what? I'm gonna write this question down. This is gonna be one of my questions for the future. I'm gonna ask everybody this: what do you like to get on your Subway sandwich? Because I like food.
Yes, food is awesome.
So what do you like to get on your Subway sandwich besides
I
mayo?
always mustard. I always get the same thing every time I go to Subway.
What vegetables do you get?
I put every single vegetable except for banana peppers and onions, the raw onions. I put everything else. I even have them put extra black olives because they always try to skimp out on that.
Every time.
Every time,
Every
man.
time.
I swear, it's like you tell them extra and they grab like 3 freaking black olives, try to look like they're sparing it. I'm like, no, you can pick up some more. And I get
Absolutely.
extra pickles and extra tomatoes.
Extra pickles, extra tomatoes. That's cool. They also like to skimp me with my ranch. I'll be like, let me get some ranch. They'll be like, here you go. No, I says, let me get some ranch so I can taste it, bro, not so I can wish I had it. Oh, get some more ranch on there. Um, what should I call it? Subway order. That's what I'm gonna call it. Subway order. All right. So on your when you all right. So what's your favorite pizza place?
My favorite pizza place, I'd have to say, I'm pretty sure it's called Pepino's Pizza. It's like a fancy
Oh,
place. They have this one called the Mona Lisa, and it has all kinds of vegetables on it. It has eggplant on it. It's got broccoli and it's delicious.
that's cool. That's cool. Um, this is my last question about food, but I love food, obviously. Do you like McDonald's?
I don't like to eat McDonald's, but I like the taste of McDonald's. It makes me feel like crap instantly after I eat it. Like, because I eat really healthy, like, usually, maybe, but I don't eat a lot of fast food. And so as soon as, like, the last time I had McDonald's was a couple months ago, and it was a breakfast sandwich, just one of those little biscuits. And first of all, I like fought myself to finish it. It was so filling, but it just, as soon as it like went into my stomach, it left this really heavy feeling on my tummy, and it doesn't feel good. But I
Damn.
do have to say they're French fries. Oh my god, one time, because I hadn't had it in so long, I actually ate all my French fries, and then I ate all the fries of my friend because I was just so into eating.
Ate the whole bag, all the fries. Ooh, what your friends
Because I
say?
didn't realize that I was just eating so many French fries.
That's cool. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. Ooh, what did your friend say?
He didn't. He was just like, it's okay.
That's cool. That's cool. You should get a trophy for that. I think that's history. You made history in a great way. Great way. That's an accomplishment. Be proud of that. Be proud. Hey, look, I
I
just want
felt
y'all to
so
know.
bad. I felt so bad, dude.
That's
I
cool.
laugh about it right now, but I felt so bad. I still feel bad about it. Like, I felt like a fat ass.
Man, it's shoot. Sometimes when you're really thirsty on a hot day and you drink your water and you just keep drinking it over and same thing. Same thing with that's it. Sometimes you just got to.
Yeah, sometimes the next thing you know, the whole bottle's gone.
Absolutely. My next question for you is what 5 countries would you like to visit?
Okay. Japan, Ireland, Canada. Um, I don't know. Is the Netherlands an entire country or is it a bunch of different countries?
I mean, it's okay. I don't know, but we could just say the Netherlands, all of it. If it's one country or if it's a lot, we could just say the Netherlands.
Yeah, the Netherlands. Or however you pronounce that. And that's three, four. Um, Spain.
Can you speak uh Spanish?
No, no. I can like. I only know a couple of things. I know like uh, motopicho, which is suck my dick, and un poquito, a little bit, and yo soy una penguina, which is I am a penguin, and ¿dónde está el baño?
I don't know what that
I think
means.
that's where's the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it. See, yeah, that's it. That's cool. Yeah, you better than me. Do they speak Spanish in Spain? I know that's a
Yes,
rhetorical question.
yeah,
That's cool.
yes,
I
they speak
needed to know
Spanish in
that.
Spain.
I needed
I
to know
actually
that.
know like way more German than I know Spanish.
Dang, you speak German.
I can't say that I speak German, no, but I know way more German than I know Spanish. Like I know how to count to at least 100. I know my alphabet. I know um, a couple of things like wie heißt du, which is what do I call you or who are you, you know, and then ich heiße, and then you say your name, which which is I am,
What? Can you
and then
that's
nine is no.
nine? Oh, I knew that. I knew that one. Because I heard one of Hitler's speeches before for one of my classes. Nine, 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 nine. Oh, that's all he said the whole time. Every time he like, dang, bro, you don't like nothing, do you? But that's a whole other story. But that's cool. All right, so I love hearing different languages. Like, can you can you count to 10 or 15 or 20?
Yeah. So you want me to start from 0 or 1?
Yeah, well, however you want to.
Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What? That's so cool. See, man, people are so smart. Out of nowhere, you just switch a whole nother language on them. That's so, man, people are awesome. That's
Thank
cool. See, oh,
you.
time out, time out. We got a commercial break. I just want to say the, the first sponsor of this video is brought to you by, what's, damn, I forgot. Fuck racism. Bruh, well, no, fuck, what's it called when dudes don't like women? What's that called?
Sex. Is it
Sexism.
misogynistic or sexism?
Sex. Both. I don't know. Fuck. This message was brought to you by fuck. What you say? Mahoganism.
Misogynist.
Yeah. Fuck misogynist and fuck sexist. Cause look, bro, this girl is so damn smart. How she just speak English and then boom, she done said the whole alphabet in Spanish
No,
in
I
German.
didn't say the whole alphabet.
Well, she just said the first 10 words. She just spoke German. Look, this lady smart. Y'all need to stop that hating that shit. This shit not cool. You missing out on so many opportunities just because of women. And that shit dumb. That's stupid. This girl just out of the blue just started speaking German. With the same face you was speaking English. Like, what? Wait. What? How you do that? That's cool. Can I hear you say the alphabet?
I'll have to think about that one.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's been a minute. Like I'll have to think about it before I say it because I usually mix it up with the Spanish alphabet, which I
I
know sounds
understand.
really terrible, but like yeah, no, I'm instantly like
It's
thinking of the
okay.
Spanish
It's okay.
alphabet.
It's okay. Well, you can put
um,
them together if you want. You can say both of them. It's okay.
I'll skip that one for right now.
For
I'm a
sure.
little
For
high.
sure. Absolutely. Well,
Just
I'm
a
sorry for
minute.
bringing you down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because
No, you're fine. No,
I
you're
made
fine.
you think. Yeah. I'm
No,
high.
no, it's I took German and it was 6th grade. So it's been a really long time.
That's cool. I think that's cool. My school didn't even offer Spanish in 6th grade.
Oh, it was a mental facility, but
Or I understand. Shit, well, your ass got educated in there. That's cool. Man,
oh
fuck
yeah, hell yeah.
sexism.
My teacher was Lithuanian, and she was a wonderful teacher. She was gorgeous too, but
That's
like I
cool.
don't mean that in like a wrong way. I just mean like on the inside and the out. Like
Or
she was just a very beautiful person. The way she looked at the world and the way she wanted to help people, and it was very beautiful.
that's cool. I feel we need more nice teachers, more nice people as teachers.
Mhm.
Just because the school systems are full with a whole bunch of mean teachers, and nobody speak on that. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, we need more nice teachers in this world. That's cool. Shout out to your teacher for real. Um, and I also want to go to the Netherlands too. I think that's cool. All right, so
Mhm.
my next question for you, Miss Wolf, is: would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
Deep sea diving.
What would you like to see underwater?
Everything that we haven't figured out. We've only figured out in like what, not even 25% of our ocean.
Absolutely. Um, do you feel there are any animals in the ocean that can eat sharks? It's like, yeah,
Absolutely.
me
Yeah,
too.
there's a that I forget what kind of whale it is, but
Oh, the killer
like
whale, Shamu, Shamu.
no, I think it's like a sperm whale. It's
I'm
like a
sorry.
really big whale, and there's like a really giant. It's either octopus or squid, and they like fight like every so many minutes, dude.
What?
Like they're really, yeah, like they're, that really 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 big octopus squid thing that we have in our ocean. Those, and I think I might be wrong about the whale, like what whale it is, but I think it's a sperm whale, and they're like, I forget how often, but it's like every so many minutes or a couple hours they're fighting. Like there's a fight
That's
going on.
crazy. All right, so now I'm learning this right now for my
I think I
own.
saw it on like a YouTube video, like an educational YouTube video.
That's
I was
cool.
like,
I'm not. That's cool.
it's pretty cool.
Octopus versus whale. All right, so I I'm gonna start doing
It
this in
might
all
be
my
like the
interviews
giant squid
or squid.
versus
All right,
like, yeah.
that's cool. You made me learn something today. For all my interviews, I need a blank piece of paper just because y'all be throwing out gems. All y'all women who I talk to, y'all be throwing out $1 million things I need to know. And I be
Oh,
sleeping on
you want to
stuff.
know something cool? If you have any
Absolutely.
house plants, if you have any house plants and you want to make them look like really like that pretty shiny, you take a banana peel, like the inside of a banana peel, and you wipe it on it, and it gives it a natural protection on the leaf, and it makes it look glossy.
Do that on the cannabis plants too to add an extra layer of protection because they be some of them weak. They need time to get bigger and strong. Ooh,
But
you
yeah, I
just
do
gave
that
me.
to my house plants.
That's so cool. And they say bananas are like a good source for compository composites. So you can have banana soil for your plants, and then have it surrounded by a banana, and then you're gonna end up having banana kush. That's it.
That'd
That's
be
how
some
you do
dank
it.
kush, man.
So, what animals would you like to own if you ever had a chance
Okay,
to own any animals in the world?
okay, a horse. Um, I don't know whether it's like a capuchin or a spider, but one of those monkeys. I don't know which one it is, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like they're either a spider or a capuchin monkey. They're really smart and really cute. Um, and then I would probably maybe an exotic fish, because I have a fish hobby. And then I'd fill my house up with cats. I'd fill my house up with cats.
I feel like cat ladies are the coolest. I don't care what nobody
Cats are
say.
awesome.
For real, they do not give a fuck about you. If you, if you
That's
no,
actually not true. My cat, if I call his name, like he's not here in this place, but
no,
if I when I
I'm.
call his name, he runs to me like a dog
That's
would.
cool. That's not what I meant. I meant cat ladies don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is their cats.
Oh,
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. No,
oh,
yeah, no, cats are dope as fuck. I just don't. I don't like them because I don't. I don't want them personally just because they scratch you. If cats didn't scratch all the like at random times of the day, I would love cats. But that's my only fear. Like, I'm not about to let no animal beat me up. No, for real, cause I done came and I done seen some people before with scratches all on their arms, look like they was like,
Mall.
you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, what happened to you? Why did you do that to yourself? No, it was my cat. What? And he still your pet? You didn't? No, you didn't just donate him to another family or like. Like what? You kept the cat? Let the cat scratch me. You're not about to be my pet no more. I'm gonna give you to a better owner who can take that type of pain. No, mm-mm. I love cats though. I love cats. It's just I don't want none of my own. But I love cat
Yeah.
ladies because cat ladies they do not care about. They don't have no. You can a house could be burning down. Cat lady's gonna walk right past it. Go back home to her pets. She cool. She don't care. No, fuck that. If you're not Rosie, Orlando, Donald, and Richard, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm about to go play with my cats. Fuck that. I love cat ladies. I love cat ladies. I wish our next president would be a cat lady. I'll vote for her 100 times. Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Because she might
Yeah, it
still
depends
only
on
care
how
about her
crazy she is.
cats. Yeah, she might only care about her cats. She might fuck this country. I'm about to go play with puddles. Mm-mm. That's cool. That's cool. I'm so sorry for talking during your interview. Please forgive me. I need to. I
You're
need to.
fine.
I need to. I'm gonna do better one day. This just you. This is my like 33rd or 34th interview. So it's like we still in the testing era. I just learned that from a lady I interviewed earlier. We in the she called it the beta testing. We in the beta area right now. So I appreciate you for my little experiments. But
No
in
problem. No
it's
problem.
one day it's gonna be professional. One day I'm gonna shut up and stop talking and let y'all talk. But sometimes I'll be putting my little 2 cents in, trying to make a dollar. Mm. So Miss Wolf, before you were rudely interrupted by my voice and my opinions, shout out to all the cat ladies though. Do you personally have any pets?
Yes. They're not here with me right now, but I have a cat. I have a bunch of fish. Like I have a lot of fish. I love fish. And then I have a rat and a mouse that live
What?
together.
All right, so is a mouse like a baby rat, or is it two different things?
They're two different things, and actually, it's you're really not supposed to house them together. I don't know why the heck they get along. I think so. I have an African soft fur rat, and it's a feeder rat. And so when I got her, I got her with um a pair. Like I had a male for her, and I, it was really weird. My only time I ever experienced something like this, but he like the day I ever since I brought him back, like he was pooping blood, and he stopped eating and drinking water, and he like legitimately waited to die in my hand. Um, It was actually kind of heartbreaking. And well, not kind of heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking, but you know what I mean. And
Absolutely.
so I buried Clover, and that was his name. And Lily just seemed really depressed. And she's gray and white. And I forget whether it was PetSmart or Petco, but they didn't have rats. And so I figured, well, if I get the gray and white one that just looks like a tiny little version of her that could be like a baby of her, hopefully she'll like look at it as a child because they're very motherly rats. They actually take care of their young and stuff. Like rats are really good at it and stuff. But that they told me that like if she has babies, not to touch them because she'll abandon them, kind of thing. Like because
Oh,
of how they're taking care of their babies, like they're just really good at taking care of their babies. They don't need your scent on it. And what you call it? So when I brought them, put them in the same um living space, they instantly, like, she looked at it like it was her baby, and she isn't depressed anymore. So, but you're not supposed to put rats and mice together. You're not.
that's cool.
One
What you did,
one.
hey, fuck society. Do what you want. If your rat and your mouse get along together, that's cool.
Well, they
That's
do. They
cool.
love each other very much. They cuddle all the time. And they have personalities. Like they hide food from each other. Like Lily will go and she'll take corn and she'll go dig a little hole and she'll stuff her corn in the hole and wait for him to go take a little nap. And then she'll go take her corn. She'll just eat it. She's like looking for him. Like, hope
That's
this
so
motherfucker doesn't
cool.
see my stash. And he does the same shit, but if he does it with a different food.
That's cool. See, I feel like rats are like some some of the smartest species on the world in the world. Oh, rats smart as fuck. They smart.
They are. I had an aunt that trained hers to drink wine and eat food with her. It was the cutest fucking thing ever.
I would never need a friend ever, ever need. I wouldn't need no friends. What? My
Yeah,
little what?
like patiently. It would wait patiently for her to share her wine with the rat. And it was so fucking cute. It was so fucking cute.
I'm telling you. All right, so I'm a. Ooh, I ain't gonna say this part. I gotta say this though. I gotta message you this on Instagram, but I don't want to say it out loud because some people are not gonna like this. Okay, but I'm gonna message you this. Give me a second. You gotta check your Instagram. You gotta check this.
Will it pull me off if I check it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But if it do, it's okay. Just slide right back in. But give me. You gotta
Okay.
read. I gotta tell you this because I have dogs. I have two little puppies. Um,
Oh yeah.
I got two little puppies, one black and one red. They're my babies too.
Oh,
So, but you know, Peter be on everything, even if he's not popular. You say something bad about an animal, they gonna find
yeah.
it. So I gotta tell you
Yeah.
this for real. You about to see what I mean. Please don't read it out loud, because some people read out loud.
I promise I'll. um, I do that with my rat and mouse.
You feel what I'm saying? Like if my rat and my mouse could drink with me and do that, I wouldn't need no friends ever,
Right?
ever,
And they would
ever.
fuck out with you that like that.
Say that one more time.
They would just chill the fuck out with you like that.
For real, they won't ever tell. They won't ever gossip about me. They won't never say I'm fat. They won't. No. Mm-mm.
But
No.
the sad thing is they typically live for about 2 years.
Oh man. Hey, well, shoot,
They have no span. So
whenever
like,
a year and a half come, I'll just get me a little baby rat and let him train them. Just, hey,
yeah.
yeah, I just keep it in the no, oh no. That's what I do with my dog. As soon as my dogs get old, I bring a little puppy around. Let the puppy get
Mm-hmm.
play with the big dog because it ain't gonna have too much longer. And then by the time, like shoot,
Mm-hmm.
I wish no animals could die, but I don't
Oh,
know,
right. That would be
like
amazing. Well,
for real,
if they didn't have to suffer from old age too,
absolutely.
then I would love for them to live forever.
Me too, me too. Like turtles. I wish all animals were like turtles.
Yeah.
For real. There's some old ass turtles in this world.
Yeah, there are.
Slow is the way to go. I need to calm down. Slow is the way to go. Alright, so Ms. Wolf.
Hmm.
Ooh, I like talking slow. Do you like can I talk slow or is it not cool?
You can talk
Some
however
people
you
have
want.
like what is it called? Like ADHD, or
ADD,
with
ADHD, or combined type.
one of them, and they don't like stuff like that. So I'm not trying to talk slow. So that's cool because I'm trying to live like as long as the turtle will. I be talking too fast. I'm gonna die early. All right, so Miss Wolf, my next question for you is, oh no, tell me your cat name. You say you had a cat, right?
Yeah, his name is Officer Meow Meow Fuzzy Face, but I call him Buddy for short.
Wait, his name is Officer Meow Meow Fuzzy Face, but you call
Yes,
him Butter for short.
Buddy, Buddy. Like,
Buddy,
uh, yeah,
Meow
yeah.
Meow
Have you ever seen
Fuzzy
BoJack
Face.
Horseman?
That's my
He looks
show.
exactly like the cat that is named Officer Meow Meow Fuzzy Face.
The is it like black and white with a little bit of orange? The cop, the police cop.
He
Is
doesn't
that
have any black. He's just an orange and white cat.
is that the police cop?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
it's Meow Meow Fuzzy Face, and my cat looks just like him.
That's so cool. That's cool. After this, please send me a picture of your cat. I want to see it.
He's on my Instagram. He's on my Instagram. I even put another photo of him on today because he likes Aquafina cases. Yeah,
That was your cat inside of that. I thought that
that's
was
my.
like a. Oh my! How did he look that picture? I seen that picture. I thought it was like a vacuum sealed bag, like somebody just put a cat inside a bag. I wanted to ask you
No,
about it,
dude.
but I didn't want to be
No, my.
rude.
I drink them. I'll drink all the water bottles, and he fucking he Superman shoots himself in there, and then he chills in there, and then he'll roll around in it. I have a video. I'll have to post it on Instagram of him just fucking around in the fucking thing, and he just he loves it. It's his favorite thing ever. Like I promise I would never shove my cat in an Aquafina container and seal it in or anything.
No, I didn't
He,
know that was your cat. That's cool. I thought you just posted a picture of
yeah,
a cat.
also the one who's the same cat laying on my lap. That's my cat.
That's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's so cool. I gotta see. Please post a video one day of
Oh,
yeah.
I
I
will.
gotta
I'll
see
do it after this. I'll do it right after this.
it.
Post the
That's
video.
cool. That's cool. All right. So, Miss Wolf, my next
Mhm.
question for you is, what are your favorite drinks?
Water, hot tea, and Monster.
Water, hot tea, and monster. That's cool. Do you like your tea hot or cold?
Hot tea. Hot,
Hot
specifically hot
tea.
tea.
Is there a
Yeah,
certain
like
brand? of tea, or is
Uh,
that so?
just like I'll drink green tea, I'll drink black tea, I'll drink English tea, I'll drink um white tea, I'll drink I'll raspberry, I'll drink just hot tea. I just prefer it hot.
I understand. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, ooh, do you like coffee?
I like the taste of coffee if it's cold, but I don't drink it. I won't drink it. It makes me feel like shit, and especially where I have heart palpitation problems. Um, it's just best for me not to.
I understand. Well, I'm glad you're not like, oh yeah, I shouldn't be drinking coffee, but I do anyway because it's so good. That's good. You just like,
Like I
mm-mm.
like monsters, but I rarely drink them. I don't drink them often.
Oh man, monster's not good. They hurt your heart too.
Oh my god, yeah. If I,
Mm,
yeah, just drinking one can give me like, well, I haven't really been diagnosed with seizures, but undiagnosed seizures. Because I will
man.
drop. I basically have seizures, but the doctors won't fucking do their jobs every time I go in there and talk about it.
Hell no, because you're a woman and they feel women over exaggerate on everything. That's why.
That's
No,
actually a thing. Yeah, they fucking think of it like that.
yeah.
Damn,
Like I'm
I'm
gonna say
sorry.
this, like in my community, a lot of black women, they definitely get treated wrong because man, it's bad here. Like a lot of black women here need the same pills and drugs that everybody else get, but they can't get them because doctors feel like they just gonna sell them and they over exaggerate. They just want to get them just so. And that shit fucked up. The shit
It is
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
And they got the doctors have the most power in this world because they the most educated, and because they went to school for that many years, whatever they say it goes. They can take you to court and sue you just for you saying anything bad about them, just because they
Mm-hmm.
got a degree. That shit fucked up. This shit corrupt. There are some good doctors, but I'm sorry to keep on talking. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna say this one more thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna say on this. Like for real, because it's like I need to let this be known because it's like obviously I'm black and I love people. I love Latinos. I love Asians. I love Caucasians. Just not the racist ones. But it's like
Mhm.
I gotta love some. I gotta love most Caucasians that I gotta love Caucasians from a distance. Like I can't get close to them. Me personally, just because I'm a black man, and it's like I'm gonna say it like this. Say it's 100 dogs. You at a park, right? Well, you outside of your house, and it's 100 dogs barking and yelling at you, coming to you, running towards you. Now, out of those 100 dogs, there could only be there could be 10 mean ones and 90 good ones.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I will not risk my life with those 10 dogs who they all barking, they all yelling, just coming. 90 of them might be coming to lick my face, compel, jump on me. But the other 10 are going to make it bad for the rest of those 90. So it's like I'd rather just go back in my house than try to see which dogs are good, which dogs are bad. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this shit
Absolutely.
fucked up, man. Like that's how it is being black. It's like we really want to interact with Caucasians. Well, me, not we, because a lot of people not like me. I'm speaking for myself. I want to interact with Caucasians, but I can't because I'm damn scared. I can't tell the difference between a racist person and a non-racist person. Like, no, and I'm not trying to stay with you long enough to find out. Like, I can't do it. I can't. I just the shit fucked up. But people got
It
them, man.
is. It's really fucked
They're
up.
making it bad. It's bad. Like you can't trust nobody. Like, it's cool.
This
I
world's a
ain't
dangerous place,
absolutely.
especially nowadays.
I agree. All right, so I'm done ranting this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, no more for the rest of the interview. I ain't gonna rant. My next question for you. Well, I should rant the next question. My next question for you is, what are your favorite? No, I just asked you that. No, do you like to go shopping?
I if I have money.
Me
Well,
too.
no, I can't even say it like that because I actually really like window shopping. I like looking at shit and not being able to buy it. As sick as that sounds, like
Me too.
it's just something to do. It's getting out of the house, and then you get to look at a bunch of cool shit that you're probably not going to see again.
For real. Me too. I love window shopping. And people look down on it. It's like, bro, I'm sorry I can't afford what you can. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'll get that one day, bro, but not right now. I'm sorry. I'm
One day.
sorry. Right here. I'm sorry you doing better than me, bro. So you look down on me because I just want to go look at shit instead of buying. For real. And fuck all the racist store workers who follow me in the fucking store just to see if I'm gonna steal from y'all. Like, damn, I ain't even gonna say that. Fuck y'all. Cause this shit bad. Like, even as a little child, 7, 8 years old, people walk around the store just right behind me while I see them, bro. Like, bro, I'm looking at you. Like,
Hmm.
really, bro? You just gonna act like, no, this shit not cool. Shit not cool. All right, so, Miss Wolf,
Hmm.
my next question for you is, what are your favorite stores to go window shopping at? That's a
Hmm.
good question too. I feel like that's a good question.
Spencer's and Hot Topic. Um, Honestly, just the mall in general. It's fun to walk around the mall and look at everything.
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree. Um, I might have asked you this question because we're around the same age. How big was Aeropostale in our childhood?
I didn't. I had nothing to do with Aeropostale.
Oh, see,
Yeah, no,
man,
it was way too expensive for me. Like I know, I grew up in Kentucky, and Aeropostale wasn't. Some people were Aeropostale, but most people didn't. And so Aeropostale doesn't make clothes for bigger people in general.
absolutely.
And in Kentucky, this might sound really fucking weird, but in Kentucky, growing up, thin women are like bullied really bad. And I'm not gonna say fat, but just bigger people in general are really popular. And so that really wouldn't um it doesn't clash. Like
Absolutely.
so wearing something like Aeropostale is just gonna make you even more bullied.
Absolutely. I understand. Um, yeah, I weren't really talking about you buying it though. I'm talking about like the culture. Like I feel like I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
I like I like fit that I could fit the clothes.
I don't know.
I don't know. It makes me feel good about myself, but
That's
I
cool.
I feel bad that they don't make clothes for people who are I don't even want to say bigger because they honestly they cut the size off at such a fucking ridiculous size. Like it's not even like that. And I feel bad because everybody deserves to feel good about themselves. Everybody does. And um I feel like that it make Aeropostale's really sexist.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I told you I wasn't gonna rant. I got to rant this time. I got to. My English teacher showed us the class. My English professor showed us the class last semester on Abercrombie and Fitch, Abercrombie and Fitch, Aeropostale, Hollister, American Eagle, and Volcom. She said the people who organize this company, um, what she said, the people who organize this company, their target audience was only people under 150 pounds. And you know how bad that is. That's damn near like sexism and woman is
Mhm.
what that the shit we was talking about earlier. It's not cool. You can't.
Misogyny and shit like that.
Yeah, shit like that. That shit not cool, man. That's not cool.
Mm-mm.
They should be. They shouldn't even have no company if you're gonna think like that. You don't deserve to own no
I
clothes.
agree. I agree. I don't own any of those clothes, but like I, I don't understand why people go and buy them. Like, cause supporting it is what keeps them going.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like just boycott it. Like, legitimately. And a lot of people say that it doesn't work, but little things like we were talking about earlier with the Netflix and the cuties, like
hmm
they are, I can almost guarantee you they're losing money because of that. Like, and if enough people stop watching or paying for that, then they're either gonna lose enough profit to take it off and stop making movies like that in general, or they're going to be shut down, so they can't do that anymore.
Absolutely. Can I ask you a question on about Netflix? All right.
Yeah,
So, how would you feel if Netflix took the video down and made a sincere apology and asked for all their business back? Would you support them after that, or would you feel like,
they need to take
fuck
all
them?
of their videos down, all of their sick, because there's a lot of like I was watching on YouTube, one of the YouTubers, I forget who it is off the top of my head, but there's a lot of shows and movies that they've been putting out there that aren't really big, but they're really subliminal, like subliminally advertised, and they are heavily exploiting of those things, and it is sick. It's been going on for years, and it only just took this movie to to bring awareness of this, and it's beyond Netflix. It's Hollywood, and it, I just no, I probably wouldn't. No, I mean, I really, really, really love the Midnight Gospel, and I hope that they put it on something else because it is such a phenomenal show. But I don't ever see myself paying for Netflix ever because of that.
I understand. Um, Somebody just need to hurry up and leak it. That's it.
They need to delete all of the stuff they have that's like that.
Oh no, I said leak it. Leak the Midnight Gospel. Somebody need to leak it. It need
Oh,
to be leaked.
oh no! I'm not trying to lose a money. I'm not trying to lose Duncan Trussell no money.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, have you ever seen Finding Carter? Oh, it's okay. Nobody. It's like one of the most. It's like one of the most least popular TV shows ever. Like they only had
Hmm.
like a season or two, but they
Huh.
getting man. That show was so cool. That show was so cool. I was
I
like
don't
in high school
watch
when
a
it
lot
came
of
out.
TV. I don't watch a
But
lot of TV. Um, I did. I used to watch more so now than I do now. But and if I do watch TV, it's usually anime.
I got another question for you. It's not on this paper. What's your favorite animes? Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was plural. Okay, thank goodness. Oh my god,
Take your
I
time. Take
love
your time.
I love Death Note. Um,
We best
Attack
friends.
on
I'm telling you. As
Attack on Titan. I love Attack on Titan. Um, um, because I've seen Your Lion April.
mm, I've never
If
heard
you've
of it, but
never,
I gotta check it out now because just the way you said it. Spell it for me. Spell it for
it
me.
is Yourlineapril.
You're lying, April. Okay,
Yeah,
so what's
it's
it
about
about?
music. It's
Whoa.
okay, so I mean it's beyond music. I don't want to give spoilers either. It's hard to explain. So
Oh, it's okay. You can give
there
me spoilers. It's
the
okay.
main character, he he went through a lot of abuse when he was younger, like cuz his mom, like he wasn't enough for his mom as a musician, and because he's a pianist, and she ended up dying when he was younger, and like he felt he stopped playing piano because he thought that the piano I don't want to be exactly wrong about it, but like I think it's like a mixture of he played piano because he thought it was going to save his mom from dying, mixture of that and just the way she abused him into doing it made it less fun, I guess. But I'm not too for sure. Like it's just really beautiful. It's a really beautiful anime, and basically there's this girl that comes along, and he, I mean, from what I gathered, he's just in love with her, and she brings him back into music, into piano, and what it's very very beautiful, like especially as somebody, because I have really bad depression issues, and like it's a beautiful anime. It's a very beautiful
That's
anime.
cool.
Sorry.
That's
And
cool.
then I also really like, I love One Piece. And then though I've not really watched very much of that, honestly, even though it's like a few hundred episodes that I've seen compared to like the 900 episodes. I'm watching like 200 or 300 isn't very much. Um and those are my top favorites. Those are just my top favorites. I love a lot of animes, but like I can feel very content with saying that right now. I mean, I might remember
Absolutely.
another one.
Are there any anime movies that you like?
The Grave of Fireflies.
What is that about?
So it's about back when when we dropped the nukes on Japan. And basically you watch, it's heartbreaking. You watch a little boy and his little sister basically struggle to survive because of what we did to them. And like in the beginning, like the mom like caught on fire and she died like in the beginning. That was heartbreaking, and you don't find out until like the end that the dad is dead. He was one of the first people to die because he was in the Navy. And this little boy is taking care of his little sister, like they're starving to death the whole movie. And
What?
yeah, and basically the little girl dies of starvation, and then the little boy in the end of the movie dies of starvation.
What's it called? I gotta write this down too. What's it called?
The Grave of Fireflies.
The Grave of Fireflies.
It might just be Grave of Fireflies, but it's either A or the. But um, it is, if you really like I don't know how to explain it, but like I like serious animes like that. Like I like it's heartbreaking because I know that we did that to them, and that's hard, but like I feel like it's a beautiful learning experience because I myself would never do something like that. And I can't imagine being the person who created the stuff to make that happen because like I remember them telling us in school that those people ended up like really regretting it.
What the people in Japan or the people in
No, the
Japan?
people who created nukes,
No,
they like really regretted it because of what it did. Yeah, people
what?
who invented nuclear explosions, like they regretted it because it's so terrible. Like the bombs that we dropped.
Absolutely, absolutely, without a doubt. I just thought it was okay with it. That's what I thought. I thought everybody was okay
Not
with it at that time.
when I was in
That's
school. When I was
cool.
in school, it was actually something they told us that like that they regretted it.
I
Like
mean,
it
that's
was a
good.
huge turning point in history.
That's real good. That's good. That's. I mean, it's not good, but it's
I mean,
good.
I hope it's true that they regretted it. I mean, nukes do more
Absolutely.
than just destroy people; it destroys the earth. And not that like I'm not saying that it's okay to destroy people because it's really not. It's really not in any way, shape, or form. But it's damaging the earth is just as bad, and that
Absolutely.
we're doing that beyond repair all the time.
Absolutely. Um, I love serious animes. I love serious animes. Like just because Japan doing their thing. Like if it came from Japan, I know like they say Korea made some animes too. But like if it came like whoever made animes, they do their thing because there'll be a lot of good messages in there. Like Death Note, Death Note is for little kids. I mean, it's not for little kids, but it's for teenagers. And they talk about girls getting raped in there, and that's like that happens all the time. And it's like this look. I don't know. I like serious animes because they
Mhm,
speak
mhm.
on stuff that everybody else should, but they scared to. Anime,
Scared too,
right?
exactly.
The anime people, anime community do not care. They do not. They gonna say like how, and they, for real, they might dress it up a certain way, but they gonna let it be known.
And I feel like they get like so I'm not dissing actors in general because I mean I've done acting, but I really like how it's not it's not acting, you know what I mean? And all the facial expressions are always very genuine. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. um, that's cool. I have you ever seen Soul Eater?
Yes, that's another one of my favorites. That's so great. Oh my goodness. I fucking love that anime. That's
Have
so
you ever
fucking awesome.
seen for real? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Keep going.
I actually really want to read the mangas because they don't have all of the um, mangas like in episode form.
That's cool. So are you saying there's more mangas than there are episodes?
Absolutely.
I've never read a manga before. But
Oh, it's awesome. You totally
I would
should. I
I would love to read that that one. That's
What were you gonna say?
cool. I forgot. It's okay. What was I talking about? Do you remember?
Anime. I think you were gonna ask if I saw something else or if I
Rosario
like something else.
Vampire. Yep, Rosario
Was what a
Vampire.
vampire? The Diary of a
Rosario.
Vampire?
Rosario or Rosario.
No, I haven't. I don't think I've seen that. Um,
It's you good. It's like an anime for guys. It's like this one dude go. It's like as a vampire school, like a high school or a middle school or something with vampires in it. and there's a guy who accidentally goes there, or he I don't know if he accidentally goes there, but he ends up in a school full of women vampires. So it's like every guy's dream. But yeah, it's cool too. I haven't watched all the episodes, but it's cool.
Am I allowed to
Um,
reply to that real quick?
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. While she's gone, this next video, this next sponsor that we have is fuck racism. We just have fuck sexism and fuck mahogany. Now we got fuck racism because y'all motherfuckers got to stop being racist. Oh, and my headphones got it down. Let me see. All right, so yeah, fuck racism. Y'all got to stop being racist, man. I don't know what's up with y'all. I don't know why your parents raised you like that. I don't care. Oh, my parents were good though. It don't matter. They racist, bro. They taught you racism. If your parents taught you racism, you are not racist, and now you're gonna teach your children racism. So you are the definition of corrupt. Change your ways or get out the way, cause there's not 1930 no more. No, it's no. Mm-mm. I'm sorry that you don't like black people, you don't like Latinos, but all we are doing is multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. And on top of that, there's a lot of Caucasian women and a lot of Caucasian men who are non interracial relationships and have children who are multicolored and multinationals. Like, no, this is not cool, man. Y'all doing too much. I don't know why y'all got all this going on. Like, why you trying to hate people instead of help, bro? That's the number one thing that we need to do as humans in this world. Help instead of hurt. That's my biggest motto, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all doing too much. I gotta cut this shit out. But yeah, back back to our usual program schedule.
Trying.
I'm
I don't
sorry
see my phone.
to tell homeboy like, hey, I'm sorry. No two Tony just keep talking my head off. He won't shut up. But I apologize. Um, so Miss Wolf, I gotta remember to talk slow. One day I'm gonna talk slow, but I gotta get there. I'm trying to be like the turtles. What was what were your favorite subjects in school?
High school or
It don't matter. Whatever you want to say.
I loved choir and ROTC and I mean subjects depended on the teacher and the year. Um, I had an amazing chemistry teacher, and I also had her husband as my for my freshman year, who was an amazing history teacher. And I also had another amazing history teacher, but it's not necessarily that I enjoyed the classes, but the teachers were fucking phenomenal. Like awesome, awesome teachers. Like I don't know how to explain it, but they were fun and they made learning understandable, if that makes sense. Like for everybody,
Absolutely.
I feel like for everybody. And
Absolutely.
but like I don't know, I never really liked English. Usually, like the teachers were either really mean to me or like I had one that I felt really bad because I was really mean to her because she pushed me harder because she said she knew that I could do more, and I was already going through enough at home. I was already going through too much shit, and so I mm. So I never really got along with my English teachers because they usually were either just really mean to me or they were like that.
I
But I
understand.
really loved their OTC and choir when I took choir.
That's cool. I really love the people in my school who did JROTC. Just because at the basketball games, at the football stadiums, they used to come out looking like the army, like mm, mm,
Mhm.
mm, mm. One flag drop, other flag drop, do something, something, something. They
Spin some rifles.
for well, I don't know. We weren't that. I mean, they did a thing, and they did a thing at my school. They did a thing. They did a thing. It didn't look like on TV now, but they was trying. I went to a little school, but we was trying. And they do a little marching, and then out of nowhere they be like, what? Okay, y'all go ahead. And they did not care. Like everybody was talking. A lot of people talk junk about them. Like people don't like seeing ROTC. They don't like seeing that. Like we had a basketball game and
Really?
y'all gonna pull the. Think about it. Like a lot of people don't like that. No, what? No. Why are we stopping, taking our time out to of a basketball game where everybody chilling, having a good time, to watch these people do the army stuff? But I like it because they the same age as us, you know. So it's like, dang, that's cool. Like y'all look professional, but
Mm.
that's cool. It's cool. Shout out to everybody who do JRTC. Like that's cool. That's cool. I don't think it's okay though, because some of the instructors are not good. Like some of them are very
I had really
disrespectful.
good instructors in one
That's
of the
good.
schools, at least.
That's
In
good.
one of the schools.
They have some who
Like
yell at the doggone kids like they grown folks, and that's not okay. Like they messing up these children's lives and their futures just by yelling at a child at a young age, fussing at them, telling them they dirt, making them punish them for not having clean shoes. Bro, in high school now, you
that's
know,
ROTC though. That's what that is. Like
yeah,
not
but
I understand like not yelling at them about it, but you are supposed to shine your shoes. You are supposed to make sure you are dressed properly. You go into that class knowing that.
for
Um,
real,
it's all about discipline, self discipline, and making you a better person. Like one thing that I remember, my one of my sergeant majors told me, the whole class is always try to do better. Like every day, just in every way you can, just try to be a better person. Like,
for
and
real,
and that's true. It really is. Like, but always working and striving to be better is always beneficial for you.
for real. So like my schools, like in North Carolina, like where my school, like a lot of kids who not a lot, some kids who are in JROTC literally didn't have no money. Like their
Mhm,
families
mhm,
couldn't help them out at all. You go all the road, most of the roads that we get picked up on are dirt roads. On the bus, on the school bus, kids throwing around
mhm.
milk and soda and trash everywhere on the bus, stepping on your shoes, messing up everything. And it's like this kid had to walk through mud in the
Mhm.
rain, get bullied on the bus, stepped on, and
Oh,
then
with
on
the
top of that,
shoes.
his mama, bro, like, bro, look, you should see the inside of their house. It's nothing but dirt. And now you about to yell at this kid saying that he like basically no, that's I don't respect that. I'm sorry. I do apologize. And
I see where you're talking about that.
I
Because the
understand.
kid in ROTC, kids do scuff your shoes on purpose. You're very right about that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. And
That
it's
is
not okay. That's no,
no.
the instructors are
Like I've
grown
never been
men.
screamed at for it ever. I've just because we it's a grade. You get graded
For real.
for wearing uniform correctly like once a week. But
Absolutely.
yeah, you're right. They should not be screaming at them. Not unless they do something like there's this program I did called SLS, which you had to earn to be into that, and you signed a papers stating that you were willing to go through that. Like they actually had real military people come in and work us the fuck out, and it was really nice. I
Is it
enjoyed
like a
it.
week? Is it like a week long SLS or like a weekend?
It
Hey,
was 5 days long. Yeah. It was.
The people in JRTC, I don't know if it's called SLS, but they loved that. They was ready for that week. Like they get ready, like they talking to everybody about it. Even the people who don't even like JRTC. So what? I'm about to da 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 da. Like that's cool. I
Yeah,
like stuff like that. That's cool. That's cool.
I actually really like being yelled at to exercise because
For real.
it motivates me to exercise me. And then, like, they're funny, dude. Like, some of the fucked up shit they say is just fucking funny. And especially if you have, like, the one fucking kid who you know they're gonna get in trouble because they got a smart mouth. But the fucking, oh my god, it's so great, dude. And then
For
everybody's
real.
gotta do fucking 30 push-ups because they fucking they fucking they put the fucking colonel in their place.
Absolutely. Man, look, a lot of people I can't I don't want to speak on my school because I wasn't in ROTC. I wasn't in it. I wasn't in JROTC. So like but I do want to say this. I feel like a lot of people in my school got kicked out of it. Like they started it, but didn't finish it. I don't know if it's true or not. I got to talk to somebody who was in it. But I feel like in my school, like we a lot of people didn't obey by the rule. I know this for a fact. No, this is a fact in my school. A lot of people did not obey the rules that these lane behind instructors, teachers was trying to do. Cause man, no, especially like some of my friends who not taking no mess at all. You're not about to speak on them at no type of way, and you wanna what? No, they had. I'm telling you, the teacher who
I
probably
mean,
sent the most. They sent the students to ISS a lot, to the principal office a lot. That junk's funny, for real. That's weak.
um,
Mm-mm.
it's funny because like in classes like that, like we, you know how you're supposed to be really well behaved, and so um, when the sergeant major walks in, everybody stands at attention, right? And you wait for roll call and everything. And so what's great about that is because I mean it's bad. I mean we weren't supposed to, but like when they're like a little preoccupied, like if they're doing roll call and they're looking at the paper or something, like we had this game, like my class that I was in had this game where you I mean this is inappropriate, but well, the teacher's calling roll call. You do this and you pass it to the person. You use your thumb to pass it to the person. Like you're jerking off and then you throw it to the person. And so you throw it to whoever's in the classroom. And the whole point is to like do it and then get somebody caught. Like, so like
Oh,
whoever you like.
that's cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. I like that. That's cool. Mm. See, like I wish I could do JRTC, but I wasn't having that. You're not about to tell me I gotta come to school once every week, once every 2 weeks, in the whole military uniform. I don't even like the military. I ain't gonna, don't get me started. Don't get me started. We just need to come together and love each other. If the whole world was peaceful, we wouldn't need no military. We could spend all our
You're
money
right.
on children, abused women, homelessness, and junkies. Like, it's a lot more stuff in this world to be worried about than trying to kill somebody else in a whole nother country. That's all I'm gonna say. But shout out to the military though, because they got families. Like,
Yes, I
that's all I'm gonna
absolutely.
say.
I'm very grateful for whatever for them serving our country and for fighting for
For
our
real,
freedom. Every time I see a military person, I thank them for that because I do I mean, you're right. If the world were peaceful, we wouldn't need them. But unfortunately, the world is not peaceful, and we would not have the freedoms that we do right now if they didn't do that for us.
for real. Well, shoot, I don't get the same freedoms in the same country as certain other people who are the different color than me. So shoot, like I don't know, I don't know, and it's like as America, we frown upon illegal. We call them illegal aliens in this country. Somebody who is not supposed to be here. whenever this country was taken from other people. So like this country, the government isn't supposed to be here either. The government is an illegal
Mhm.
alien because it came here illegally, and then
Mhm.
they want to come here and they make their own rules and laws and say this is what we got to do. If you don't listen to this, we're going to put you in a place with a whole bunch of criminals, and you got to stay here for the rest of your life if we want you to. Like
Mhm.
what? That shit fucked up, bro. I don't know. I don't
And
get it.
and terrible people actually get out like really early.
Exactly, bro. My cousin got 10 years right now for having 2 ounces of weed. 10 years, word. And then
Fucking
you go
ridiculous.
5 states over, and you can have 100 pounds of weed. Like, bro, this shit don't make no sense.
Man,
This
people
shit
who do things like like rape and abuse children, they only get like, let's say they get
5
10 years max, and they get out in like 3,
and do it again.
and do it again, and then and then they get in even less trouble the next time.
For real, this shit fucked
It's
up.
sick.
So yeah, shout out to the military though, cause y'all got families, but the shit
Mhm.
was founded on corruption. Shit, but y'all got daughters though and sons. And shoot, I'm glad y'all making a way for your family to provide for your family. If the government will give you money to do what you gotta do, go get that money, bro. I ain't mad at you. Um, so Ms. Wolf, I keep talk. It's. I'm sorry. I don't usually do this in my interviews, but it's just you so cool. You're such a cool person. I just want to talk all day
Thank
to
you.
you. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you're fine.
I ain't doing it on purpose. I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not. She's just cool, man. I wish they knew. I wish y'all knew what I know, cause they'll understand. This lady's cool, man. She cool, man, and she
Thank you.
unique. She not like everybody else. Like if you get to know her and if you realize why she's smiling, you'll be crying for real. This lady cool, man,
Thank you.
for real. Don't nobody know you, but y'all need to show this lady some respect, cause she deserves it. She earned it. Doggone it.
Oh, thank you.
Um. So, Ms. Wolf, my next question
Yes,
for you is, what were your favorite school lunches growing up?
none of it.
What you just do? Do that one more time.
Oh, I have tics. It's a form of Tourette's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you was
No, it's
getting your
fine.
posture right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
No, I
apologize.
just ticked. Yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
it's like I feel like this thing go up my like back and like I'll twitch. And sometimes I make noises, but sometimes I just twitch.
I
But
understand.
yeah, no, school food was gross to begin with, and then I hate to say this, like, because I know she was just trying to do something nice to be healthy, but Michelle Obama turned school food even shittier.
Somebody said that
Like,
earlier too.
like growing up in Kentucky, you get really shitty food, and then it went from getting really shitty food to getting even grosser food, and kids actually getting sick from it. Like,
Us too. And we had it here too. Whenever this shit came to, all right, so every one of our cooks in the cafeteria were black. Just saying, and
yeah.
they like so black. I'm talking about like fight the power afros back in the day, like sisters, and they all like they tell us certain days like, look, child, you don't need to be in this line. Like, you know the food, like, they let you know, and then you walk up to the line. I was a football player, so it's like I had to eat, bro. Like if I don't eat in school, practice gonna suck. I'm gonna be hurt. You know, I'm gonna be sick to my on my stomach. All right, so it's like I
Yeah.
had to eat. So the teacher was like, I mean, sometimes the cafeteria, I'd be like, "Can I get the pizza?" She's like, you don't want that, baby. Get something else. You don't want that, baby. Like they'd be like, "Y'all, look, I'm sorry, I gotta give you this, but you know this all they this." And my
Mhm.
school was so turned. Like if the people where I'm from know, like, we don't care. Like, we was little kids, but we act grown. Like, man, why y'all giving us this bullshit? Man, why y'all gotta feed us this nasty junk? Man, we be turning up on the old ladies now, turning up on them. It like, but we little kids, so we ain't know no better. But it's like the
Mm.
old lady, the cafeteria, they like, we not doing it on purpose. This is what we gotta feed y'all. Like, we don't want to
Yeah,
feed
they
y'all
have to.
this.
Dude, and it's hilarious that you brought up the pizza because the pizza is the sickest thing that they've made ever. Like, it got really, 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 really gross.
Did
Like,
y'all have the rectangle pizzas?
yes, those sick pizzas that I don't even think should legally be considered pizza.
Where sometimes you gotta chew them just to break this shit off. Like, mm-mm. Them shit's nasty. Them shit's
Yeah,
nasty.
no, no.
There are some women who I interviewed who like their school pizza, but they're not like ours. It's not the same. They got lucky. Some people got lucky.
Yeah, I listened to that video. She had really good. She got tacos. The ones from Texas.
Yes, man. Yeah, they had it on. She went to a big school though. She said that's why.
Yeah,
They
she
had it
said
on
she went to
taco
a
line,
bigger school.
had it on pizza line, and that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, salad. She said they had like options.
For real. My school, you get two choices. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. Two
uncrustable or
choices.
some nasty shit.
For real. It got to the point where it was so bad they brought in a third alternative, and it's just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day.
The uncrustables.
No, 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 no. No,
Oh,
we
they didn't even
no.
give you guys that.
What you get those once a month, and they frozen. For
Really? Well,
real.
In Kentucky, the Smucker's factory was right there. So every single day, that's what I ate was
That's
a
cool.
great uncrustable.
That's cool.
I,
That's
I
real
I guess
cool.
I got lucky like that. I guess that is lucky because that was the most edible thing I could, and that's not even that healthy, but it was edible.
Absolutely. That's cool. My next question for you, Miss Wolf, is I'm gonna ask you these two back to back because they go together. The first one is okay, and also those were like the easy one more questions, and now these are the more complex questions. The first one is, or the first two are, what are your plans for the next 5 years, and what are your plans for the next 10 years?
So I just before I say this, anytime I like plans never work out like that. So like I could say that I think I want to be somewhere, but I really don't think that that's life has its own choice for me. Well, that's what I've learned because I always thought that I was going to be somewhere different. But 5 years from now, I hope that I'm back on my feet and that I am hopefully back into modeling or acting. Um, and I really want to do something with my life. I want to not be dependent on um, men anymore. And even though like I was a housewife, it wasn't like it was whatever. But I I really would like to see myself there in 5 years. Just taking care of myself and not other people. And in 10 years, I really hope I have a family by then.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
hope I have at least a kid.
Absolutely. My
And
next
hopefully I'll
question.
be married.
Absolutely. Um, my next question for you is, I'm gonna ask these two back to back too, because they go together. Um, what is your message to the girls of the future who are 20 years and younger? And my second one is, what is your message to the women of the future who are 20 years and older?
So I'll answer it in the way you gave it to me. For the girls 20 years and younger, don't don't let the adults tell you that you're just a little fucking child and you don't know what you're talking about. You are you. You are a bold, amazing, beautiful person. And don't let anybody take that from you. Don't let anybody tell you you're not. Don't let them tell you that because of your religious beliefs that you're a shitty person. Don't let them tell you that because you have a certain hair color that you're blah 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 or
Janet.
you yeah, you are you and their opinions are just opinions and you have so much ahead of you and just accepting who you are uh, and learning who you are as young as you can is is best like that'll help you so much like learning yourself and that stuff like that like because it's really hard when you're an adult and you're 23 and you still don't know who you are because you've changed yourself so much for other people because nobody likes you and it's do you and do what makes you happy and I mean within legal range obviously and then um for the people older 20 and older um keep chugging keep going even if things seem hard there's always something better waiting for you when one door closes at least three different ones open and whether you see them or not or whether they're even graspable in the situation that you're in it'll work out for you and you just gotta keep going.
Yes, man. My next question for you, I'm gonna ask these three back to back because they go together. The first one is, what would you tell your future self 20 years from now? What would you tell your future husband 20 years from now? And what would you tell your future children 20 years from now?
Well, I'll start with the future children. I would tell them that I love them very much. I've always wanted kids, and um, I would probably just try to tell them how much I would love them.
Yes,
And
man.
then, um, if I were married in 20 years, um, I would probably just try to tell them how grateful I am for them not abandoning me. Um, and if I were lucky enough to have that, like uh, I would probably just be really thankful
Yes, man.
to have that in my life. That kind of love, that kind of compassion. Um, and then to my future self, that's a hard one. um, mm,
Um,
I really have no clue what I would say to myself. I'd probably say something fucking smart ass. I don't know.
your future self
like,
probably
like,
looking like, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, what were you gonna say?
Your future self probably looking like, true, true, true. You right, girl.
I'd probably tell myself something that I probably assume's gonna happen. I'd look back at myself, be like, Yeah, bish. You're right.
For real. That's cool. All right, so Ms. Wolf,
Mhm.
my next question for you is, what is your message to the women around the world?
To the women around the world,
Yes, ma'am.
you're beautiful and you have a purpose and so much potential and don't you do you like don't let people tell you because you wear certain things that you're some type of way or like be bold, be brave, and you're fucking awesome. Unless you're a Karen. Then you're not. You're still brave and bold and beautiful, but don't you need to fix yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Learn to chill.
For real. I feel
The
bad for the
world doesn't owe you anything, Karen's. Like,
for real. I feel bad for the people who are really named Karen.
oh yeah, no, I don't mean like people who are really named Karen. I'm
No,
talking
no, I
about.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Sorry, no, you good. I get what you're saying. Um, for real.
Some people just need to chill the fuck out. Like, bad. Like, the world really doesn't owe us anything. We owe the world so much of our time and energy. Most of what we do is take, 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 take. But when do we take the time to give? You know, give back to the earth.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Um, all right, so Miss Wolf, my next question for you is, do you have any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
Um,
If not, it's okay. If you do, that's okay as well.
um, I don't really have very many friends or family at all, and don't, unfortunately. Um, I guess like I could say like J- I have like my best friend Jared that I was telling you about earlier. I think I told you about him earlier.
Yeah, yeah, you told me
Um,
about him. You said
and
he's a little bit
I'm
younger than you.
yeah. I'm grateful that he's still supportive of me and my friend, even though I feel like um I abandoned him when I ran. Um, and I'm grateful for that friendship still. And
I understand. um, all right, so look, you got a friend now. His name is No Tooth Tony. So if anybody ever in the future say, "Oh, Miss Wolf, do you have any shout outs to No Tooth Tony? You're my
yeah, oh
dog."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
no,
out
no,
to
no.
you
This don't
too.
count. No, not right now. Not you can't.
Oh,
Don't shout me out.
oh,
Not shout.
okay.
No, you good. You good. Not now. You good. You gonna shout me out on my channel? That's cool. That's cool. That's
Well, this is
cool.
my first interview ever, and I'm pretty sure this goes on YouTube, right? So this is the first time I'll be on YouTube ever.
That's cool.
Not in the newspapers, though. Um,
I know that's right.
but
Yes, you did tell me you was about to be in the newspaper.
hmm
Yeah. Would
hmm
you like? All right. So you want to tell me later why it is, or would you like to say it now? But you don't have to say it
Oh,
now if you
I
don't
can
want
say
to.
now why.
Why you
So
going in the
I
newspaper?
I helped put together a haunted house around here that was for charity, for scholarships to help high school students with getting into college,
What?
and like I like helped put it up together.
That's dope, man. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I volunteered for that, and it's awesome. I really, really, really hope that at least a student gets help with a scholarship.
Real. All it take is one. All it take is
Oh
one.
yeah, man.
Real. All it take is one.
Hmm.
Shoot. That one student who go to college might be able to graduate and then give everybody in his class a job. All it take is
Hmm.
one. Like, shoot, you get a
Especially
great
in these
thing.
small towns, yo.
For
Like
real.
help each other out.
For real. If I ever get big, I'm trying to everybody in my whole county. I'm trying to have a job for them, something for them. For
Yeah.
real, for real. That's cool though. Um, I'm alright. This I want to tell you this after the interview. I don't want to say it right now though.
Okay.
Alright, cause yeah, you two don't need to know everything. You know, for real, for real.
That's
um,
hilarious. No, you're right about that though. They don't not
for
everything.
real. We we tell them what we want them to know, not what they want to know. You know.
Well,
Mm-mm.
I don't mind telling them things that they want to know. It's just they don't. I mean, they don't need to know certain things. I guess like really personal information. Like,
Straight up. Absolutely. I agree completely. I agree. um, is COVID bad where you're at, or is it stable? Is it okay? Is it good?
it's freezing cold. There's snow outside. It snowed in September for the first time. Like
Real.
when it snowed the first time, it snowed in September, and then we just had a blizzard not too long ago. And even though the snow's melting, it is fucking cold.
Y'all had a blizzard.
I made my first snowman.
Did you take any pictures?
Yeah, on Instagram, and it says
I,
hashtag first
girl,
snowman.
girl, look.
The
Only
thing
pictures I
that looks
really
like
looked
a
at.
soft lopsided penis in the snow, like that's my first snowman.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The women who I interview, I don't look at all their pictures. I look at their face, and then I just like a lot of pictures, just because that's just how I love. Light scroll, light scroll, light scroll, light. I ain't gonna lie. I probably like all your pictures. Do you have
You
less than
did. I
50
didn't
pictures?
have very many. I just made
You
my Instagram like a little over a week ago, and
for
I
real,
already have like 40 something followers, and that's
for
awesome.
real. If you have man, look, if you have less than 50 pictures, I'm gonna like all of them. Like I
Yeah,
ain't
I
gonna
only got
care.
like I got maybe 10.
It's cool. Ain't nothing wrong
And
with
I
that.
will make sure to put that video of my cat on right after this.
Please do. And when you do, send it to me or tag me in it. Either one. I don't care.
Yeah,
I just want to know.
I'm gonna hashtag you into it, because I did say that after I was gonna make sure to like kind of give you a shout out on my Instagram for doing this, and then
Look,
so
girl, you
because
go ahead.
I
I ain't
don't
stopping you.
mind at all because I'm grateful for this because honestly, I I know that people like knowing things about people, and I'm an open and honest person. I don't really know how to do technology stuff and stuff like that. So this gives me an opportunity to let people know a little bit about me and who I am. And even though they don't, I mean, they're not really learning that much about me, but because I feel like I'm a really deep person, but they're knowing more about me than they knew before. So
Yes, man. Um, that's cool. That's cool. You've been giving me great answers too, by the way. Just to let you know, this your first
oh,
interview.
thank you.
You're killing it. You doing your thing.
Oh, thank
Great
you.
answers.
Thank you.
Um, me thinking now
I
about
hope
this
the
champ.
outfit works too.
Say that one more time.
I said I hope the outfit works too, because
Oh yeah,
I can't tell you how long I stared at my clothes. I was like, do I wear this or do I wear this?
that's cool.
Because
Well,
I was
look,
like,
girl,
want to be
that's
like
cool.
too skin showy, but I also like I want to be pretty. I wore my Marilyn Monroe dress. It's got her face all over
Absolutely. Well, look, you did your
it.
thing, girlfriend. You did your thing.
Yeah.
Tell you that for real. You rocking that outfit.
Thank you.
And your hair on fleek, and your makeup did, and all that. You was not playing. You came correct to this interview. One day I'm gonna have a channel, and it's gonna be 4K, so they can see all your wonderful features. You know, I ain't got it yet
Oh,
though, but one
oh,
day
I should
I'm
have
gonna
covered
have
my teeth this whole time.
it. Girl, look, look who you talking to. No tooth, Tony. It is okay. It is okay. Promise you that. It is okay. It is okay. For real. Um, one thing that I feel is gonna suck later on with this channel is I'm going to get some phone calls one day on people who I interviewed who are not gonna be here anymore. I don't know how I'm gonna take that. Like, I might end up stopping the whole channel. Like,
Like
I
what do
don't
you mean?
like they not here with us no more. You know, like everybody died one day. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna
Well,
hurt my heart.
hasn't most of everybody been pretty young though?
I mean, yeah, but I know the future. We all not gonna live. You know,
I know.
that
I
shit gonna
know.
hurt me. That shit gonna hurt me. That's gonna hurt. And also like me knowing that this might be some of you guys' only interview that you ever do. Like that's gonna hurt me too. Like
Oh,
with that
yeah,
being
this
said,
might actually. Nobody, you're the first person ever really asked to interview me, so I don't.
for
I
real,
highly doubt I'll probably get another offer.
for real. Well, look, me and you can make this into a series if you want. We can do multiple interviews in the future. Just let me know. I
Okay,
interview you anytime. That ain't no
I'd
problem.
be down for that.
For real. Um, for real. Don't. If you ever don't get interviewed ever again, you want to do it again, hit up me. Even if I don't have a YouTube channel no more, girl, call my phone. We'll do it. Just
Oh
me and
man, I'll
you.
go on your talk show. Like I'll be a fucking constant on your talk show if you want.
Absolutely. And if you, and if I have a talk show and you ever need a job, I have a job for you. Promise you that.
Fuck yeah.
Promise
I
you
look
that.
forward to that then.
Promise you that for real. Like every woman who I interview, ain't no woman who I interview gonna be on the streets. I promise you that. I'm gonna have something for you. That's my word. Especially if I got it. No, hell no, no. I'm gonna
Yeah.
share my wealth. I'm gonna share that shit. But
I
yeah,
feel that. What I'll plan on doing in the future with like if I ever get far enough, like because I know it costs a little money, but I'd really, really love to end world hunger. Like
for
it's
real.
sick. It's sick, dude, that it's still a thing. Like it's sick that a lot of things are still a thing, but that I feel like that is definitely something that I can obtain with enough people and enough passion and I it's very accomplishable.
Yes, man. I agree. And yeah, girl, you can do it because you got to be like Scarlett Johansson. It's okay. You got to be on all the movies. Don't worry about that.
Oh, thank you.
That shit gonna
Hopefully a
come.
Batman one.
Batman, and they need to call you for Superwoman. Just saying. Yeah, man. For real. I'll do a little. I can't do it on YouTube because they be tripping. But I'll do a little Twitch stream or YouTube stream where we review all your movies one day. Every movie you make, we
Yeah,
gonna watch it on my channel. For real.
that'd be awesome.
All right, so Miss Wolf, my
Hmm.
next question for you is: what did you learn from your parents that you would like to teach to? All right, no, fuck that. I'm gonna reword it. What did you learn as a child growing up from older people that you are going to try to teach to your children or try not to teach to your children in the future? If that makes sense. If it don't make sense, let me know.
It makes sense.
For sure.
Um, that an adult taught me, basically.
Basically.
Hmm. Um, well, I know what the answer isn't. Man, they sure as fuck didn't teach me how to pay bills or do taxes. Like, I've done taxes. That's not what I'm saying. That was a really stressful thing to figure out. um, um, to be independent. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to teach that to my children, like not in any way, shape, or form that I was taught, but because I was forced to be independent, um, unhealthily,
Yes,
in
man.
my opinion. But I really do think that um, independence is a wonderful thing to learn, especially because where I struggle, I'm almost 23. I'll be 23 this month, and like I've spent so much time in so many relationships just taking care of the people and being a housewife and like not working, like so I was dependent on them. And um being independent is the best thing you can do for yourself.
Yes, man. I agree. Um, my next question
And
for you. Go ahead, no,
mm,
keep going. It's okay.
but I really want to like I wouldn't do it in a way at all like I was raised.
Yes, man. Is there any more that you would like to add to that question? Yes, man. My next question for you, Miss Wolf, is what would you like people to know about you before they go to your Facebook page or before they go to your Instagram?
um I hope I don't bore y'all. Um have a pretty bland life. Um very simple person. Uh like if I offend people in any way, like f- feel free to tell me because I will gladly take something down. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I was telling you earlier about my post from about my ex. I was fucking calling him out because he cheated
Mm-hmm.
on me and dumped me for the slut. And um, so I tagged them both in it and I called them out because
No,
it's
you
not
didn't. You tapped the
not okay.
girl.
Because he tried telling me that she didn't know about it, even though I knew she knew about it because I'm not fucking stupid. I knew the entire time. And when I went when I went to call her to talk to her just to be like, do you really not know this is going on, like, he's my boyfriend. Well, he's not now, but like, not to
Back
start
off.
anything, because that's not who I
Right.
am. No, yeah, like, kind of just like, I'm not a confrontational person. I would have never went out of my way to like be mean to her, but she didn't even, she blocked me. Like, and if that is a sign, if anything, she fucking knew. Like, I knew she knew anyways, because like he had been cheating on me and I knew about that like the whole fucking time. But um I made two posts about it. I screenshot her fucking face and I tagged her in it and I told like, you hope you reap what you sow, because home wreckers are freaking terrible. Uh, I literally just I'm sorry. Cheating is just disgusting. It is one of the most disgusting things that somebody can do. And I don't understand how people can do it, and how they can lie about it, and uh, it just takes a really sick fucking person to do shit like that.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. Can I ask you a random question?
Absolutely.
All right, so that's 365 days in a year, right? Besides the leap year. Do you know how many weekdays there are?
Not off the top of my head, no.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not good at math like that, no. I actually
Girl,
don't know
me
how to do
neither.
division.
For real.
Yeah, I was never taught how to do division.
Um, not probably not today because it's down 5 o'clock in the morning for me. But I can teach you one
Yeah.
day. It's only gonna take an hour, 30 minutes. It ain't gonna take no time. Do you know how to do multiplication?
I know how to do a version of multiplication, yeah, but I like, so because I was bounced around so much growing up that like,
I understand.
the when you draw it with the number over the number with the line, I have no fucking clue. I have no
Oh, you talking
fucking
about
clue what I'm doing.
like double digits multiplication? That shit hard. That shit hard.
I
But
can I like to
still,
do the lattice method where you draw the box, and I can do
hmm
it like that, but it takes forever. I wasn't taught how to do it. Um,
I understand. I
and plus in
understand.
Kentucky they shove you a fucking calculator, so
They do what?
they give you a calculator.
Yes, man.
So it just made it harder to learn. Okay.
I understand. Well, look, man. Anything you want to know dealing with math, like high school math, middle school math, I can do that for you. Now, college math, you got me fucked up. You better not ask me nothing. Like, don't ask me a
Is
damn
college
thing.
math another level? That face like scares me. What? Like,
You
not
don't
like you're
understand.
like that answer. Like, math can get that much more complicated.
You don't. All right. High
I
school
don't
math.
know.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you math. All right. Math in the whole world, from elementary school, middle school, high school, college, doctoring, all that shit. It's like the ocean. High school is what we know. Basically, I'm just like high school math is how much scientists know about the ocean right now compared to college math.
Oh my god.
You could literally, I think you could literally spend 20 years learning different types of maths in school for
That
real.
sounds terrifying.
It sucks. And there's some math. Let me, girl, look. Mm, there's some maths where it might be three numbers in this for one problem. It might be three numbers, but it's 100 words. Now, depending on what these words say, you got to remember a formula that you learned at the beginning of the year. And now, mind you, they give you 10, 15 different formulas that you got to know from the top of your head. Like this.
What
Like, because
the fuck?
most math tests are timed. So it's not
Yeah.
about how smart are you, it's about how fast and how smart are you at figuring out this. Like, and it's like you can't take too much time on every question because if you do, you're gonna run out of time and end up making an F because you only finished 12 out of 50. The shit fucking sucks. Shit
Oh my
sucks.
god, dude.
Man, girl, there's so many. They have pre maths in college. In college, they have algebra and they have like a pre algebra, like what you need to know before you need to take this class. Like,
Just like high school?
it's worse, man. It's worse. This shit crazy. I told you I can't teach you this math shit in the college. I took no, I can't. If you ask me any college shit, I took two classes and it was like it was generic maths, just beginner maths. I can help you with that. I can do that for you. But advanced shit like trigonometry, calculus, um, what's the other one? It's analytic. Is it no? It's some bullshit ass shit. It's some bullshit ass class that start with an A. I can't remember what it is. What is it? I can't remember. But look, it's man, math crazy. Math crazy. For real. Fuck math. Fuck math.
Yeah, I feel that. I
Like
oh my gosh, that sounds stressful. Like,
there's some math where it's only damn pictures. Like, girl, we not learning 4 plus 4 no more. We learning damn. There's some math. Listen, some college maths. They give you letters and a problem, just like like in high school, you have like what is it?
algebra?
Y. Yeah, you have like y equals mx plus b, right? Something like that.
Mhm, mhm,
But in
mhm, yeah.
college, it's like it's not just those letters. Now you got an X, you got a W, you got an A, you got a C, you got an R, you got a D, and all these shits mean something. And if you forget anything, the whole problem wrong now. Whole problem. Just because you forgot one thing, the whole problem wrong. Oh fuck
It sounds
math.
like people just gotta make shit complicated. It sounds like they're not even trying to teach you something. It's just how much can we stress these kids out and get how much money can we get from them while we do it?
For real. Mm. Speaking of college, since you don't know that, I'm gonna tell you this. One thing about college is you only get two chances back to back to fuck up. If you fuck up twice, your ass done. If you like make below a 2.5 in most colleges in America, two times the first time you get on something called academic warning or academic probation, where it's like they watch your grades, they make sure you for next semester they make sure like you don't slack in none of your classes, none of that shit. And if you do it again, you get kicked out of school for a year. Yeah, the shit fucked up, and they lose so much money like that. Like it's so the dropout rate on most colleges they don't tell you this is like 75%. Um,
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, so only like 25% of people graduate from each college. But I don't know if that's right, but it's close to it, damn it. A lot of colleges, it might not be every college in America, but most colleges, only 25% of the starting students from their freshman year graduate.
That
Yeah,
is intense, dude.
for
That
real.
right there, that right there just shows how much like, excuse me, um, how much like colleges kind of like I'm one of those people that kind of believe that college is one of those like it's not neat. Like I know it's not needed, but I believe it's like for the government to make money off of you.
Absolutely. But they doing it the wrong way. How the fuck you gonna kick these kids out? And if you keep them in school, you're gonna get a whole lot more money off of them, even if they're
Yeah,
not doing good. Like what the fuck?
right.
So if it take
Because
a
they're
child
willing to pay that.
Absolutely. If it takes some of these kids will go to school for 10 years if they had the option to. That's 10 years of
Mhm.
money off of one student over and over and over. What? That's dumb, man. They want to take the money for everything else in this world, but don't want to take college kids' money. I don't think this shit cool. I don't think it's cool. And then sometimes, like the college students, they might have family issues. They might get pregnant. They might have a death in the
Mhm.
family who is close to them. They might end up getting in
Yep.
a car wreck, and it's like, nah, it's over for them. And then they can't go back to school because they on academics. Man, this shit fucked up, man.
It is fucked up. That's real fucked
This
up.
shit fucked up. Is
So
if
because their
you
life's struggling, they're struggling in life. Now you got to ruin their life.
absolutely, absolutely. And then that college debt shit is real. College loans is real. As soon as you graduate from college and now you're in debt.
Yeah.
You got to get a job, and it's going to take you 10, 15, 20 years just to pay that shit off.
Mm.
So yeah, this shit fucked
Sometimes
up.
even more. Sometimes even more because
Absolutely.
like my biological father went to college for I don't want to say IT, but he does stuff with computers. Like you bring your shit to him and he does it. He fixes it. He builds computers even, and he takes them apart and he takes all the viruses off of them and stuff. And he's still paying his college off,
I believe that shit
and
too.
he's in his 40s. Like like I don't know how old he is. He's like 46, 47.
Absolutely.
And that's
Absolutely.
crazy. Some people end up even having to pay off their college even into their fucking 70s.
Absolutely. You right about that. You right. Shit. Another thing about college is like a lot of companies don't hire students that just graduated because they're
You're right about that.
liabilities,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And this shit fucked up. So it's like you give this student, you stress the student out for 4 years. They graduate happy as fuck, and now they can't even get a job that's going to pay them enough so they can pay off their bills.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then the student may go do some illegal shit to get some money, and then they go to jail. Like, what the fuck? This man, a lot of shit in this world is set up for you to lose. If you graduate, get you a job, and start and pay off your shit early, you rare. Like your
Mhm.
ass got lucky, and that's all it is. It's like how lucky are you? How much luck do you have? At the end of the day, just like shit. I know I say this a lot, but it's just so true. Just like being black, driving down the road. How lucky are you today that you're not gonna get put up by the police? How lucky are you today that
Yeah.
they're not gonna call their backup and then put the dogs on you and make them bite your ass? How lucky are you that you don't get shot? This this world is set for failure. I don't know about the world. Damn sure America is set for you to not succeed, not to be
Dude,
rich.
you want to know something intensely like even more so that proves that point is so you know how I've talked to you about being homeless and stuff and so I've been homeless before. And one thing that's like really mind-blowing is you would think that it's a human right to go to the bathroom. And little do people know that like the reason that places like Taco Bell or all those fast food places or the grocery stores or gas stations all have the rule that you have to buy something in order to go to the bathroom is because homeless people need to use the bathroom and they look at homeless people and say, "You're fucking gross. I don't want
Absolutely.
you in my store." So like I know I've known homeless people to get, because if you go to pee in public and like somebody sees your junk, you get a sexual charge. You
You go
get
to your ass going to jail. You going to
yeah, you go to
jail.
jail and you get charged as like a what's those things where you have to like
A sex offender.
you get charged as yes, a sex offender. That's what you get charged as. And that is so fucking wrong, dude. It's so sick and wrong. And then on top of that, like, you think that, like, because in the Northeast, like, especially in Connecticut, I struggled so much because all the shelters are full, and you don't get into them unless you're pregnant, you're on drugs, or you're getting like the shit beat out of you left and right, and you're completely covered in bruises, and still then you might not even get into a shelter. And little things like you can't sleep on a public bench, or be seen sleeping in public in general. Like, where the fuck are you supposed to sleep? And you can't sleep in nature. You can't. It's like, uh, and then you get in trouble for going into an abandoned building.
Yes, man. I agree. I agree completely. Oh, you want me to tell you some shit to fuck you up? If you don't want me to say it, I won't. It's
You
not that
can
deep.
tell me. I don't know if it'll fuck me up though. I might already
Nah,
know.
it probably won't fuck you up. But I remember I told you I stayed in California for a little bit. There's a place where it's at, where it's at, where it's at. All right, so one, a lot of the restrooms in restaurants, like fast food restaurants like Jack in the Box, Burger King, are locked. You got to go to the front and get a key from them just to use the
Get a
bathroom.
key.
That's the
Hmm.
first thing. The second thing is there's a place, there's a McDonald's. What's the road called? I think it's Sloss, either Crenshaw or Slauson. But it's those are like the two major roads. Those are two major roads in LA. Um, it's not the one that goes left to right. It's only go up and down by the little railroads, by the railroad track. People know they know what I'm talking about. It's a McDonald's across the street from a 7-Eleven. Um,
11. Fucking love
for
that store.
real,
Sorry.
for real. Um, but yeah, there's a McDonald's right across the street from a 7-Eleven, and it's right down the road from like a little place where homeless people go to take soda cans and bottles just to get $3-4. That's fucked up
Mm.
too. That's
Yeah,
fucked up
dude,
too.
and you get in trouble for that.
For
And you know
real.
something that also really sickens me is, you know, that places like McDonald's, they throw away all their food,
All of it. And then lock it up. Lock
all
up
of
their
it.
trash can. Lock up the trash
They
can.
yeah, and then like, because homeless people do go dumpster diving into that because they'll starve if they don't fucking eat something like that, and it is insane to me. That is just insane to me. Like at least I used to work at Panera Bread, and you know, when I worked at Panera Bread, I would box up the baked goods and the breads at the end of the night. And I mean, I know from my experience that homeless people actually don't get it, but it actually does go to the shelters. Like they send it to shelters and it goes to the shelters, though the people in the shelters eat it in front of the homeless people and don't give it to them. At least it goes where it's supposed to,
Yes, ma'am.
you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, the McDonald's across the street from 7-Eleven, they have a slot machine. They have slots on their bathroom doors where you gotta put in quarters. You gotta put in $1 to use the bathroom. But the thing is, if you're a customer, all you gotta do is show them that you got a receipt. They give you 4 quarters to use the bathroom. If that rule is strictly for homeless, strictly for
Yeah.
homeless. Also, they have a 30-minute limit for everybody who sit down in the store. You get 30 minutes to eat your food in McDonald's. They got
They do
security.
that.
They got security at McDonald's who walk around the outside of the building, making sure nobody's sitting on the porch, sitting on their steps, asking for food. They got security. They also walk in the inside make sure after your 30 minutes, well, when your 30 minutes coming, it's about time for you to leave. Like,
Do
what the
they make
fuck,
do
bro?
they only make homeless people leave after 30 minutes, or do they make everybody
No,
leave
no,
after
no,
30 minutes?
hell no, 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 no. It's signs everywhere across. It's in this Walmart and this McDonald's on every door. It's a sign that say 30 minutes for everybody. It's everybody.
Because
But it's
like the McDonald's in New Britain that I was at, they only did that to homeless people.
I
Like
believe
if
it.
you they like a homeless person they wouldn't even necessarily panhandle outside of the building or anything or anything. Like they'd actually like somehow get money and they'd go into McDonald's and for warmth, dude, and and food. I mean, like, because it is so hard to find warmth and shelter when you're homeless in the cold, and just being able to just get that fucking 99 cent whatever value menu thing, just being able to sit there like 'cause I've known people like I did it myself, like because they would kick me out after 30 minutes. I would save up enough that I could every 30 minutes I could get something, whether I was eating it or I gave it to somebody else. But
Yes, man.
that's freaking
For real. For real. There was also one that said no adults allowed on the playground, the McDonald's playpen, like inside of it. You gotta watch your kid from the glass. Yeah, for real. Shit fucked up, man. Nobody wants you to win in this country. Like, for real. The shit fucked up.
I feel like they can't do that because like what if
Exactly. What if your damn child die, have an asthma attack inside a playpen upstairs
or
in a little thing?
what if another little kid's doing beating up another little fucking kid in there? Like that happens.
Absolutely.
It does.
What if a damn grown man sneak in there with all the little kids?
I didn't want to say that, but yeah, like
For real.
that you can. No, I feel like they're asking to get their asses sued.
Girl, this is America. The people who have all the money can do what the fuck they want and get away with it. For real.
Yeah, I mean, we see that in freaking politics all the time. And I'm not on both sides. I'm not even either. I'm not either side. But
Bro, the shit was founded on corruption. The shit was founded on people saying that women aren't equal. Not even fuck black people, fuck Mexicans, fuck Chinese people right now. Just women, all women. No, y'all can't. You can't run for governor. You couldn't run for senate. You couldn't run for chair board, man. Damn sure couldn't run for president. No, they weren't letting
I
that shit
wouldn't want
happen.
to.
No, 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 not you, not you. Like,
But you're right though. It's so fucking
yeah,
difficult.
for
Mm,
real.
It's ridiculous. And you know something else that I find absolutely like freaking crazy
What
is
happened?
people care so much about religion in this country, even though we have freedom of religion, that you're really like if you're not a Christian, you, the system's against you.
Yes, man. Absolutely, for
Like,
sure.
and I respect Christians, I really do. Like I was telling you earlier, I respect all religions and
For real.
and all beliefs, and I just think that like not all Christians obviously, because there are a lot of really good Christians out there too, but I think that it's crazy that um that it's like that, like because it's obviously there's the people, those are the people who say that they are and they're not. You know what I
For
mean?
real.
Because
Like,
one thing I remember growing up, like I remember, I mean, this might sound really weird, but oh, I told you I grew up as a Christian, and one of the things I remember asking is because in the Bible it says to love everybody, everybody. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is, you love every single soul, and you don't have to like what they do, you don't have to love what they do, but you have to love that person. And so one of the things that always confused me is you don't have to, like, in the Christian belief, you don't have to like what Satan does, but you should at least love him. Like, and so that was something that I was always like, I got in a lot of trouble for. I was like, well, why can't you love Satan? I said, you don't have to love what he does. You don't have to like what he does, but the holding that hate in your heart's just gonna, it's just negative. I like, you know what I mean? Like, they freaked people out like really hard. And I feel like saying something like me as a little kid saying something like that, that was really innocent. I feel like
For real.
I meant nothing like what they were like freaking out about. And I just, there needs to be a lot more love in this world and
I agree.
and compassion.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. Um, I agree completely. Oh, well, I'm gonna tell you this. I try to tell all women this, and who I interview, but I keep forgetting. Women from the I'm taking a social psychology class right now, and my professor told us this on a Zoom call. Women from the ages of 18 to 28 are denied jobs automatically from a lot of Caucasian males who are in higher powers, who do hiring processes, because they have tendencies to get pregnant and get married. And a lot of jobs, not a lot, but some jobs feel that most women only apply to that job to get pregnant and how to get paid to leave for 6, 7, 8, 9 months for that to take care of their child.
That's true. That
Like,
actually does happen a lot, even around here in like a small town like this. It
mhm,
does.
absolutely. If you from the age 18, 28 and you're a female, they throw your application right out automatically. Like, right out. If your name looks not like Tom or Jerry or Benjamin or Frank or Bob or Philip, if you don't have those names, thrown out automatically. Like, if your name Malachi, if your name Zechariah, if your name Ezekiel, if your name,
Oh, like if you have my real name.
hold on, sorry. Sorry. All right,
Okay.
so um, yeah, you're right. Like, for real, like, not all jobs
If
now.
it's if you
Like,
have a unique, pretty name.
yes, man. Not all jobs is just some. You said a unique, pretty name. I know that's right. For real, like, just because your parents want to name you different, you about to lose out on the job. Like,
Mhm.
the shit fucked
Mhm.
up, man. The shit fucked up. All right, so Ms. Wolf, I have like three more
Mhm.
questions for you. Thank you for giving me
Okay.
all your time of the night. I took all the time. I took all your
No
time.
problem. Have like I probably won't be going to sleep for a little bit anyways. It's 4 o'clock here.
Well, it's 6 for me now, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
cool.
remember
I
your
stay
2 hours off.
for real. I stay up as long as I need to get this interview done. It don't matter, cause shoot, you a special person. I'm glad I got the chance to interview you.
Well,
I don't
thank
care what
you.
nobody say about you. I'm glad I met you.
Well, thank
Um,
you. You're awesome
yes,
too.
man. Thank you. Um,
No problem.
that was rude as fuck to me. I just started smiling. I ain't even say shit. Like, damn, bro, you rude as fuck. That's what I just told myself in my head. Like, you rude as fuck. I'm sorry. I be trying not to be rude, but damn, like that shit shocked me. What the fuck? Shit. It's cool though. It's cool. All right, so Miss Wolf, my next question
Mhm.
for you is: how do you feel women are represented in the world?
A couple of different ways. I feel um women are, I think it depends on who's looking at it. I think some women are, you said represented?
Yes,
right?
ma'am. How are women represented? How do you feel women are represented in the world?
I feel like we're either looked at as like very motherly and and really like sexist views. Like like there's a lot of sexism, a lot, whether people really want to admit it or not. Like little things, like I know that I'm going off of not answering your question, kind of, but like I really learned recently, just from my like a recent past relationship, just how much misogyny is just an issue. Like it literally starts off fucking wonderful, and the next thing you know, like you're being compared to other women and put down in like every way. Like, oh, like I remember little things like you would say, like, oh, I like this one ex because I could wrap my arm around her and touch myself because she was so thin. And it just made me feel really bad about myself because I have big hips, and I feel like one of the ways women are supposed to be represented is dainty little frail things, and that are just supposed to bend to every will of a man or their spouse in general. Um, or and there's also the representation that a lot of women are trying to put out, that we're not like we're not a slave. We are us, and we're going to do us, and it is our time to take our step in this, because we've been told for so long how to and we still are being told how to control our bodies. And like I don't the government doesn't look at men and like, okay, so like this might be really freaking weird, but men can I forget what it is, but they can have like their balls detached or something like that. There's a surgery that like so that way they can always be reversed, like, you know what I mean. I forget what it's called, but it can be reversed, and that's not forced on men. That is not forced on men, but yet there are so many things that have been
You talking
forced
about
on women.
a vasectomy
Yes,
when
yes,
they like
those,
they stop you from having children or something? Yo,
yeah, they prevent men from having kids, but yet
absolutely.
it's so looked at upon the woman as it's her responsibility. And when it's both the partners, you know what I mean? Like y- you both went into what you were doing, knowing what you were doing and knowing what the result could possibly be, but it's all on the woman. It's all her fault if she gets pregnant. And and
Absolutely. And in high school, when women get pregnant, everybody talks bad about the girl, but nobody says anything about the dude.
you're absolutely right. And nobody even sits there to think about whether um she, she was forced upon by, because a lot of times that does happen. And like um and people get like growing up in Kentucky, like I learned that if you're a woman and you've been raped, they say it's your fault, that you asked for it.
99% of the places everywhere, everybody say that. Everybody say that. Yeah, for sure. And we're not talking about
And
everybody like women. We're talking about most guys, for sure. Like, yeah, everybody say that. Everybody say that. It's the women's fault. Always the women's fault.
that's what they say. And
Knowing good and well, you can't stop no dude, especially has hatred in his mind, in his heart. You can't stop
right,
him.
if you're fighting back, how is that your fault? Like it's not. And women get shamed all the time, like, and it's already hard enough. Like it's already hard enough. Like virginities are something special, and having that taken from you without your permission, it's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And then to sit there and shame the person for something they had no control over. They had no control over that. And so you just make them feel dirtier about themselves? Like, that's not okay. It's really not.
For real. You having a child is a great thing. A lot of women, I ain't gonna say that. Having a child is a great thing. With
Mhm.
that being said, you know how many girls in this world get pregnant and wait, are scared to tell their parents. Like, you get what I'm saying.
I know
You,
exactly what you're saying because they'll get pushed
yeah,
down the stairs or get beaten until they can't have the kid no more. I've
exactly.
known girls that has exactly happened to.
Like
And the parents get away with it too. The parents
every
get away with it
time you,
every time.
no parent gets in trouble for that. No, if it does, they're gonna make headlines. I promise you that it's gonna make headlines because it's rare. That shit don't
Yeah,
no, hell no. And that shit happen all. That shit probably happen every day.
it does. It does. It's really sick, but it does. And I wouldn't say it necessarily happens every day in America, but I'd say all over the world.
Word, absolutely, absolutely. Shit happen every week in America. Shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. At least every week in America.
Um, excuse me. I apologize. My
You fine?
last question I just asked you was how are women represented in the world? My next question for you is what needs to be changed for women to have more power?
I think I think that's a few things need to happen. I think a couple of answers that I don't necessarily have the answer to because I'm not that smart. I don't know that much about politics, but
Yes, ma'am.
um, I would definitely say giving women rights to their bodies would be a good first step.
Absolutely.
Um, and and I mean in every way, like for example, like I told you about having my hand crushed in a hydraulic wood splitter and having surgery on it, and I know for a fact that legally, you can leave with your bones. You're allowed to leave with your bones, like the bone pieces that they remove and stuff. And
Mhm.
I knew before going in there that the nurses and doctors, they said that I could have my bones. I was going to leave with my bones and stuff. And the surgeon literally came in and told me that he's like, "You're not getting your bones. You're not going to leave this place with your bones. It's not going to happen. I don't want it to."
And he can do that because
And
he went to
that
college. That's why they let him do that
he
because
did it
he
because he's an asshole.
absolutely, but he can get away with it because he went to college and he's educated. That's why he can get away with it. That's what I meant. That shit fucked up.
Because he
Oh,
has, yeah, because nobody's going to sit there and argue with the surgeon
exactly. Like,
because he was a higher than the other doctors and the nurses around because he was a specialist.
that shit is corrupt, man. It's corrupt all the way.
I
Um,
I really think that women need to be listened to more, especially medically.
yes, man. I agree, 100%. Um, man, this shit suck, Miss Wolf. I'm sorry we gotta talk about this stuff, but
That's
it needs
okay.
to be spoken. Like.
It does.
It's
It
bad
does.
that.
And
Go ahead. Go ahead.
another thing that I think would really help um with women is I think that fixing all the problems in general, like fixing racism, fixing um I don't know a lot of problems that are going on right now, but fixing all those problems will I feel like would also really help because once people start like realizing that it's wrong, like really wrong, then they'll start to realize how wrong everything else is. And when we can bring enough awareness to everything, then everybody can truly be respected in every way.
Yes, ma'am. Um, minimum wage should be 50K a year. I just want to let that be known. Minimum wage should be 50,000 every year. You don't want nobody to live off of $7 an hour. That's ass. That's ridiculous. And
That
they
is
get half
ridiculous.
of them get paid part time just so they don't have to get paid with benefits and health care
Yeah,
and 401k. A lot of jobs. I worked at Domino's. They let me work 39.9 hours every week, but they wouldn't let
just
me.
so you wouldn't get that 40.
Yes, just so I won't get that 40. And they try to space out my days because I'm the type. When, I'm not no more, but not when I was working there. I used to tell them like, look, bro, I work every day for y'all. I ain't got shit else to do. This my job. This all I got. I ain't in school. I ain't doing nothing. I'm 18, 19 years old. I was 19. I was 19 years old. I was like, well, nope, we can't do it. You got to work Sunday, then Tuesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday. I was like, bro, why can't I just work Sunday through Wednesday, get my little 40 hours? And nope, because we gonna need you on the weekend. We need to spread it out. Da, da, da. Like, I got me, man, this shit fucked up, bro. So yeah, for sure, a lot of people in this world, a lot of people in America get paid 7.25 and 39 hours every week just so they don't have to get paid benefits. And this shit suck, man. Minimum wage should be 50,000
Mm.
a year.
You know, waitresses get paid even less.
$2. Yes, I know a waitress
Yeah,
who get paid $2 an hour, and she work at a little
$2 an
ass.
hour, and they don't get tips because people are in America are fucking assholes and they don't like to
Yeah,
tip.
yeah, and most in
And
some
that is
stores,
insane to me.
absolutely. In some stores, they gotta share their tips.
Yes, most places you have to share your tips. And even if you don't, like, it's some places just do because of how little everybody is getting paid. Like,
Absolutely.
it is insane. And usually waitresses, not all the time, but they are hard-working mothers
They stand up on their feet all day. Never get to sit
all
down.
day.
Never get to sit down.
Mm-mm,
They eat
mm-mm.
their lunch. They
And
gotta
then
eat
they
their
get
lunch break
spitting in their
fast.
face by the customers because they don't like prices.
Absolutely. Ooh, another thing. I had a job where they let me work 7 hours and 9 minutes. Nah, yeah, 7 hours and 59 minutes, just so they didn't have to give me a lunch break. Yeah, yeah. So if I would have worked one more minute, I get a free hour lunch break. But yeah, I got to work the whole time just because I had a boss like that too who had his own business. He didn't work for nobody. He had his own business and didn't let me get no lunch break at all because we had to pump washing damn cars. He wanted to wash so many cars that he wouldn't let his boy eat. But he smoked, so he let me do my thing. Just saying. But other than
Mm.
that, he was fucked up for that. And he let me train this Caucasian boy. Like, dude was so cool, bro. He was so cool, man. He was so chill. He gave me a pair of shoes. He gave me a pair of shoes because I got fired from that job. I'm gonna say that. There was some LeBrons too. Yeah, so
Oh,
shout out my bro.
nice.
For real. I had to get those. Like, nah, bro. But yeah, I trained him for like 2, 3 weeks. I trained him for like 2 weeks. Then come to find out, oh, my boss man was like, look, Mr. Tony. I was about to say my real name. Look, Mr. Tony, like, you gotta go. I gotta let you go. I'm sorry, man. We got somebody better to fill the position. Who better to fill the position? The
Ooh.
motherfucker who I just trained. Yeah. Oh shit. So it's like, so why is he better to fill the position? In my head, is it because he knows more in this field than me, or is it because of my color? Like, which one, bro? Like, what? You can't say he worked harder than me. I'm in there every early and I leave late. You can't say he know more than me because I taught his ass. What the fuck? So yeah, bro. And I only
I
worked
know
there for like,
exactly what you're talking
that shit fucked up. I worked there for like 6 months and let me go. Fired my black ass.
about. They didn't need you anyways. You probably would have had his job in a no time.
Man, fuck, bro. Fuck, bro. If I ain't changed my life around, it'll really be fucked, bro. But I'm trying to do better with my life because I gotta be a role model for my family. But shit, fuck, bro. Don't get me. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't know why I brought his ass up. I'm sorry. All right, so
You're fine.
I got one more question for you. I got two more questions
Okay.
for you. My next question is, what would you do if you were the president?
I wouldn't ever become president. I was threatened at a very young age, when I was in elementary school because I said that I wanted to be president, and this kid named Joshua O'Hara told me that if I ever became president, that he would assassinate me, and I actually really believe that kid. I really do because like I wasn't trying to be annoying, but I was really abused at home and I didn't have friends. And so he was the only kid that like even gave me the time to argue enough to like attempt to be a friend. And so I just annoyed the fuck out of that child and I didn't know that I was annoying the fuck out of that child.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well,
And
shoot.
I'm uh plus I've kind of where I'm mixed between like libertarian and anarchy. So I don't think that that is really best for me to do.
Yes, ma'am. Um, shoot. Honestly, I'd rather have you as president than the one we have currently. That's just my
I
opinion.
I agree, but
Yeah, but no, I believe he'll shoot your ass too. I believe it. I believe it. Cause
yeah, the
motherfuckers.
way he said it to me and the energy that he said it to me, like I swear, because I have a memorable name, that kid's gonna remember me.
Absolutely, man. Look, I got a cousin. I got a cousin. She do makeup and hair. Girl, you can change your name, all that. You get dolled up, make you look like a whole new girl.
I know what
Okay.
I'm gonna change my name when I change my name to.
What it's gonna be?
It's gonna be Timberwolf. Like my first name's gonna be Timber and my middle name's gonna be Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Timberwolf. Absolutely. Timberwolf 2030. I'm voting for you. Oh,
Well, wait. I don't think I'll be old enough.
2050. Timberwolf 2050. Absolutely. All right, so this is how I feel, honestly. I feel like in order for me to get, in order for me, I don't know, I know people don't care about this, about how I feel, but like, in order for me to believe America could be great one day, is if every 4 years we switch genders for presidency. You can't just have dudes every year getting elected president. Every 4 years getting elected president. That shit
Dude,
is
people would have issues with that.
fuck
I wouldn't,
y'all.
but yeah. See, I understand. Like I never liked Hillary. I remember being really little, like really, really little, and not understanding what
Can you hear me? I'm
Hmm.
sorry. What were you saying? I'm sorry. I couldn't. What were you saying?
I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh man. All right. So what I was saying was, I'm sorry. I said every 4 years the United States should switch genders. Like the first, it shouldn't be dudes every year. Every 4 years or ladies. It
Oh,
should be 4 year.
I
Yeah. Like
remember now.
okay.
I remember being really little, and not understanding anything about politics or anything, and just in elementary school, and them having like pictures of her like in the hallways, like just they'd have both people. They had him and I I don't know if it's the dude running right now. If he is the dude running for one of the dudes running for president right now. Is he from Kentucky?
I don't think so.
Okay. Um,
Joe Biden might be
it
from
was
Iowa.
something familiar then, but I remember looking at both of them and just thinking that you just remember looking at Hillary, and I remember saying she looks like an evil lady. I said she looks like a terrible person, and I mean, I don't, I still kind of feel like that. I don't know. I feel like she does a lot of shady shit.
I agree. I agree. Um, do you feel police brutality is real or do you think it's made up?
Is police brutality where police are fucking cruel to people? It is very real. That is absolutely a thing, and it it's really really bad everywhere, everywhere, everywhere.
Yes, ma'am. There are some people in this country who say there's no such thing as a racist cop because police are here to protect and serve the American community. Do you feel that is true or do you feel that is false? Why you make
That is
that
absolutely
face?
false. Yeah, because obviously those people need to come out of a rock. I mean, I feel like I live underneath a rock, but fuck, dude. Like, damn, like people really think that? Like, well, did they graduate elementary school?
Some of them are highly educated with masters and doctors.
Hmm, all right.
Absolutely.
um, I don't know how, but okay.
I don't either. Um, ooh, all right. So you say you don't watch. Let me see. What's this question? I don't know how my word it. All right. So you say you don't watch a lot of TV, right?
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV. No, I
All
feel
right.
like
So
it's a way of making us like sheep. It just
I
keeps us
agree.
distracted so that way we're not fucking. We need a little bit of endorphins because of the way they fucking run us ragged. And unfortunately, when you watch a little TV, you gotta watch a little more and a little more and a little more. And then next thing you know, you didn't do anything to stop them from doing whatever they're fucking. I mean, not that we really can do anything. Apparently, we can overthrow our own government, but I don't see that fucking happening.
How can we do that? Who said that? Who said that we can do that?
It's in our fucking constitution that once America is a piece of shit, then the people should be able to overthrow it and change it. But
Ain't no
I
way.
don't want to say constitution, but it's something
But
or something.
there's man,
They
the
tell
people
us
who,
that in school.
but the people who we have in office is not gonna let that happen. They not
Oh,
gonna
I
let that
know,
happen.
and it makes no sense. Like,
They also tell us in school that this is a great country. Just
They
saying.
try to tell us that. Depending
Yeah,
on the teacher. Depending on the teacher.
you're right.
Sometimes you get the really cool, really honest teacher like, no, this country's kind of a piece of shit. We need to do a little better.
For real. Shout out to all the
By a
cool
little, I
teachers.
mean a lot. Like, and I don't mean like a piece of shit. Like they didn't say it was a piece of shit, obviously, but they said that
Right.
our like we obviously need to figure our stuff out. And we need to
Absolutely.
stop sticking our noses in other countries' business when we can't even figure it our own.
For real.
Like we
Well,
laugh, like I don't laugh at like Europe, the European country, the Brexit, whatever happened with that.
I don't know.
I
Inform me. I
actually,
don't know what happened. What happened? I don't know. I'm living under a rock.
oh, I don't really know a lot about Brexit, but kind of like Britain kind of wanted to exit out of something. They wanted to separate themselves, like make another country or something. Separate, like I don't know too much about that, but
Hmm.
like just the kind of the point of we stick our noses in so many other people's business that if we were to focus our attention on our own problems, we might be able to fix some of America's issues. Might, with enough teamwork and love and adult conversations, like not like rated R, but being mature and not beating around the bush, which is almost
Absolutely. I agree.
impossible.
I agree. Um, let me see. That's true. That's all my questions for you, Miss Wolf. Sure. Well,
Okay.
all right. So, is there anything that I didn't ask you, or that you didn't say that you would like to say?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on my show. Give me all your time. We've been on the phone for 3 hours, 4 hours. Like,
Yeah. Well, part of it wasn't even part of the video that we were like talking for 2 hours. Like, no, it wasn't 2 hours. It was like an hour before. But
for real,
just
for real, like you cool, man. I'm sorry. It's just,
thank you. You're chill too.
it's just, this the first time this ever happened. Ever,
Really?
ever, ever. The
Like you've
longest,
had this long of a conversation?
like, for my interviewers, with the women I interview, never.
Oh, talking to them as long before?
No, in general, we've been on the phone for 4 hours. All right, this ain't never happened. No, never. The longest interview I had, the longest conversation I had so far is two and some change.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
this the
damn.
first. You made no two Tony history. Promise you that. For real.
I'm
I won't ever.
sorry. Is that a good thing?
I
I
wish
hope.
all of them were like this. I wish all my interviews lasted this long. To be honest, I didn't try to
Okay.
prolong this, but no, that's cool. Like, that just you just got 4 hours of a guy's attention to talk to him and express your mind on your thoughts and your beliefs. That's history in itself. Like, I know it's small right now, but if you think about our past, the way this country is dealing with women talking to men and expressing their rights and having freedom of their voice, no, this shit don't happen. You
You don't see this shit on TV,
no,
no.
no, dudes don't
No.
promote women trying to do good, trying to. You
Mm-mm.
get what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely. And
no,
and
hell
and
no.
to hold a conversation for that long too without um arguing or disagreeing about it quite a
For
bit.
real. For real, like, hell nah. I ain't fuss at you. I ain't yell at you. I ain't call you stupid. I ain't say you dumb. I ain't say you don't know what you talking about. None of that.
Mm-mm.
Like, I wish all my conversations were like this. Like, just cause the future need to see it. Not even just us right now, but like the people 50 years from now, like, no, they need to see this shit. Like, look, but everybody in this world isn't bad. Everybody in America isn't bad. There are some people who do care about y'all women, and shoot,
Oh, absolutely.
you get what I'm
There
saying?
may be a lot of bad going on in this world right now, but there are good people who really, really care. And it might be far and few, but we exist, dude. We care, and we just we want to help so much.
I
Like,
agree. Yes, ma'am. I agree. I agree completely. Um, at the same time, shoot, there could be more good people than there are bad, but all we see is the bad. All that stands out is the bad. Like honestly, if there's 100,000 good deeds every day and only 10,000 bad deeds, nobody gonna talk about the good deeds. It's only gonna be the bad. Like I appreciate you so much, Miss Wolf, man. I
thank
appreciate it.
you.
If you ever need anything in the
Letting
future, say that one more time.
Absolutely. I
Say that one more time.
appreciate you letting me on here.
For sure. You can come back 100 times if you want. 100 times, 100 times. If you, I'm not
Thank
much,
you.
but right now, me interviewing these women, I'm interviewing some strong women who,
Mhm. Yeah, I've
like,
seen some
for
very
real.
strong and awesome independent women.
And if you ever, now or in the future, see anybody who you want to get in contact with, let me know first so I can put in a good word for you. Because I promise you, I'll fight teeth, nail, bone, arm, leg, all that shit for you. Whatever you need from me, I can't do it for you because I'm a little nobody, but I know people who can help you out. So please don't ever feel like you're in this world by yourself because you got a friend in me. You got a
And
friend
I
in
want
me. You know.
everybody else to feel like that too. Not like I know that I can't help other women financially, but if like any women are seeing this and they feel like they need somebody to talk to, or they feel like they're alone about anything, or they just feel like they want a hug, even though I don't know if I could physically do that. I would emotionally do that for you. We just need so much just compassion. Like I keep saying, I know I keep saying it, but like we just need to be here for each other and really listen to each other and just to figure these things out because there is a solution. There's a positive, happy ending. We just got to get there.
Yes, man. I agree completely, Miss Wolf. I'm gonna put that shit in my little snippet on my. I already know that's gonna be the snippet for my Instagram page because I've been trying to do little minute snippets to give y'all little previews of what to expect. Like, look, one little highlight from the interview. Like when I posted it, I'll be like, "Look, this the interview number. Da da da." Yeah, that's it. What you just said. That shit spoke 1,000, 100 million words. That's not even a number, but yeah, for real,
It made sense to me. It was big.
for real, big as fuck. Like man, I appreciate you giving me your time tonight. It means a lot, Miss Wolf.
No
Thank you
problem.
so much. This was the
Thank you.
longest interview I had, and I'll appreciate every second of it. I promise I do.
I
Um,
appreciate it too, and I'm glad I, that I got to do this, and I really hope that we could help some people. Just even if it like people don't see this and they're like, oh, like they want to like learn more about me and like help me with modeling and stuff. I really hope that I can at least help people because just there are so many people that need help right now and they just don't have it or they can't get it. And I give you love and support for free, people.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. Um, that's all I got for you, Miss Wolf. I appreciate you again coming on my show.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You are more than welcome, and I wish you the best. Man, I don't know what I wish you because I'm not good at this shit. I just hope you. I just hope you. I don't know whatever happiness is to you. I hope you find it, and I hope you keep it. And I hope you never lose it. That's all I'm gonna say.
you.
I hope you stay happy for
Thank
the rest of your life. Like,
thank you.
yes, man.
And I
Um,
hope you get happiness too, or you find happiness and get that too.
girl,
I hope
man, look.
everybody gets that. Really, I hope everybody in the world, everybody who sees this, everybody who doesn't see this, everybody who, everybody deserves to be happy.
For real. This is by far one of my favorite interviews I've done. I
Well, thank
appreciate it.
you,
Just
and I
man,
appreciate
just cause like before this, you had a whole hour long conversation with me, and you didn't mind. Like that's genuine. Like no, some people be like, nope, I'm here for the interview, only for the interview. Let's go, let's get it, let's start it, let's get it done. Like
No,
you,
I even watched a lot of. I'm gonna continue to watch the rest of them, but a lot of the interviews in general because I really care what people have to say. I really care what people think, and you it, getting on the same page with people is great. You know.
absolutely. Um, thank you again, Miss Wolf. I really do appreciate it.
No, thank you so much.
All right,
All
hold
right.
up. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Hold up.
Oh,
Let me
don't
end the
leave.
recording.